Matter of fact, it's also good for you to eat. It's a superfood. It's all the all so very nutritious.
Protein.
I want some now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make butter from the marijuana stalks, and you can eat the seeds, like you can sunflower seeds.
Concrete from the stalks and
You can make all sorts of stuff from hemp as well, can't you?
Yep.
But like, it's hemp. I think I'm not sure if
Bags,
hemp's
clothes,
illegal in
rope.
England.
yeah, weird how that's illegal still, right? Over the cotton. So weird. There's no reason why it's illegal other than corporate. It's not protecting us or saving us or helping us or doing anything. There's no reason. Like no one would die if it was legal. No one.
Nobody died from wearing a Baja, guys.
Yeah, unless someone drops some on their head, right? I mean, that kind of death.
Like some dealer was trying to carry like 50 pounds, and he fell down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, that's about it.
I don't know if he would die from that.
So you used to hear these stories about, oh, well, the cannabis smoker is going to have, worse lung capacity than even a cigarette smoker. And we would hear all these stories, but then finally the studies were done and that was untrue.
Do you reckon, pure tobacco?
It's a good thing Lewis wasn't in here when you said that.
Do you think pure tobacco is okay?
Fuck Lewis. What'd you say?
Would you reckon like pure tobacco is alright for you? It's just like the chemicals in the mass-produced cigarette.
None of that smoking any carbon, I would imagine it's not good for you. But if you're vaping the cannabis flower, then yeah, you're avoiding all the carbon. But
Carcinogen.
this Harvard study was actually done with actual smoke, and they were saying that after stopping the smoking, there was no difference in the lung.
Hey, look, I smoke marijuana to undo the damage that smoking cigarettes does.
I don't think
I don't think it works that way.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
It might help a little bit. I don't
think what they say about cigarettes is true.
Medicinal cannabis in the UK is legal.
Unexpected. It's legal now?
Yeah, it's legal in the UK.
I'm gonna go to my doctor and say I got some.
Yeah, but
shit.
you can't post no memes about it.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. Somebody told me that memes were outlawed in the UK. Like they wanted to make the flag a meme or some shit.
Yeah, they don't like memes because it spreads a message, and they can't control it.
Yeah,
they can't control the message because it's basically just something you just look at it and you just know what it means intuitively, and it just works. And it's like it's like a new way of kind of spreading information, and they can't regulate that.
It's an invention by Richard Dawkins, dude. It's high emotional, low informational. That's what it's intended to do. It's meant to not give you much information, but create a high emotional response. That's what memes are. Memetics. It's a book called The Selfish Gene.
Yeah, but the Nazis did it anyway. Like, they used words as well, but like with their posters and stuff. I fucking hate Google when they do that. You have to get a fat link and then you have to like click on it just to get the actual fucking.
So like memes are illegal, but giant blimps of Donald Trump
like that
illegal.
Donald Trump is a giant blimp.
I still don't think
Jesuit blimp.
I still don't think they should have put that blimp in London, man.
I don't know why people are fucking fighting over this shit the way they are, because if they'd looked at more closely, they would have seen that all the candidates had centralistically the same views. They were all promoting CIA, Zionism, military-industrial complex, and pharmaceuticals, all the way down the middle. Those are the main headliners, and they're all promoting them. So there's really no differences between these guys. It's like good Jesuit cop, bad Jesuit cop. Which Jesuit are you going to vote for this year?
Yeah.
There was no difference. centralistically, they were just the same motherfucker. It's all got something to do with Jesuits.
No, that's Protestant propaganda. That's ridiculous.
Protestants are propaganda.
The Protestants got scared of the Jesuits.
Protestants are fake.
So they they created all this propaganda that insinuated Jesuits have more control than they actually do. In fact, Jesuits got thrown out of countries when the monarchs got noticed how influential they were in some cases.
Yeah, Protestants is just another way for the Catholics to have a different branch other than being the Catholics themselves. When people were losing faith in the Catholics, they said to save public faith, they created a Protestant.
No, but these different
now it's opposition to the Catholics in a way, right? And it saves your face and keeps you all Christian together.
No, but they have
what denomination you pick, you're still fucking paying money to the end of the road of the Vatican. So your tithing is welcome. Thank you.
And basically, it's all just like this kind of full spectrum kind of stuff that they use to kind of trigger or get all of these other religious people that believe in religion and different sects of religion.
The Mormon church is more powerful. Full spectrum.
So it's the Jesuits, it's the Freemasons, it's the this, it's the that, it's the Jews, it's the this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what.
And it is. It's all. Yeah, because it's at the end of the road. It's the same set of sources that created all those Abrahamic religions in the first place.
It's Russia. It's this. It's
Monster under the bed.
But meanwhile, Putin is a Royal Ark Freemason as well, and that's a KGB prerequisite. And then, the KGB tried to kill him. Yeah, right. He's still alive. Honestly, does anybody believe that? That's just to remove him from that organization in the public eye so that he could rearrange the banks and consolidate. And still, the money's still fucking Rockefeller and Rothschild money. I mean, there's nothing changed there.
You think those guys buy body parts on the black market to stay alive so long?
Nah.
There'll be a lot of stitches.
They probably have people already donating, they were willing to donate to them if they ever needed it.
They have life extension technology that certain privileged members of the elite get, like Henry Kissinger.
Yeah. There was talk about them having
it's called no vaccines and no GMO foods.
Some sort of a pill or something which has certain things that that the doctors and scientists have kind of been working on to basically kind of extend life and basically protect the damage to the DNA and to the things at the end of the DNA.
Yeah, that sounds great. Just avoid the vaccines in the first place. That's why the Queen has a giant non-GMO farm where she only has her chefs that cook her non-GMO only foods that are cooked and grown and harvested from her own non-GMO land where they're not spraying glyphosate on their shit. This is why they live longer, because they're not eating the same shit we are. They're not taking the vaccines we have to take. Right.
Glyphosate's been made kind of banned, but there's others.
It banned, but it's still on everything. They still sell the Wheaties that spray them that are, you know what I'm saying? They still sell all the same shit that has glyphosate all over. It's not banned. People are still eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the funny part. And they go, GMOs are, banned in Russia, except on the shelves where people eat. There's just right there. Everything's GMO still. It's just so bullshit. It's like no one else can grow GMOs until Putin. That was the whole reason. Until Putin got a handle on his own GMO corporation, his own GMO shit. It's like, look, they're just all poisoning us. Glyphosate is a synthetic analog of an amino acid, right? It does have cellular permeability with its so-called inert ingredients. But see, when they do these tests, they don't tell you the truth. That's for damn sure. That's why when Eric Seralini did Monsanto's own test, he found so many other problems and reported them than Monsanto found. Well, Monsanto only did their study for 3.5, 4 months, and Seralini did his for 2 years. Followed the full progression of the tumors and organ damage and toxicity of the kidneys and liver and shit like that, which Monsanto said was it basically exactly words, but it was like not even not worth mentioning, you know.
Yeah.
So it was pretty
bastards, aren't they, putting all this shit into everything?
Not worth mentioning because of the backdraft from it.
And so what happened was Mark Fellis forged a doctor's name on the study on something to discredit Eric Seralini's reassessment of Monsanto's study, and he got caught. And in a German court, Supreme Court or court, I can't remember, he was found guilty of forgery and the use of forgery against Eric Seralini and Cryogen about that that shit. So it's kind of weird how like all this shit goes on, and then you don't know it's true. People don't know about it. It's like, yeah, man, we've got studies that show, these so many different problems. I mean, not just a couple of studies. I mean, I could show you GMO.com or whatever, just dozens of studies where they're showing you the damage caused by this glyphosate in GMO crops and pregnant women, and it's showing up in everybody's urine. And it's like, why does everybody have glyphosate in their urine? Why is glyphosate being found in vaccines? It's not supposed to be in vaccines. Well, lo and behold, I guess the gelatin that they use to culture the vaccine, the virus, is made from a pig bone who was fed GMOs that were sprayed with glyphosate. That's why you have it. It's concentrated in the bones, being that it's a synthetic analog of an amino acid, and it's like a glucose, and when the cell wants to reproduce, it reaches for material to reproduce, and it grabs glyphosate, and it has some really bad properties that are very non-elastic, and so they have no elasticity to the cellular structure, and it creates like fibromyalgias and COPDs and all different kind of problems wherever it's being used, wherever it's happening. So, but this is the kind of shit that just you won't normally hear about if you're just on anybody else's server.
No, this is good stuff, man. Good stuff, Grim. I was watching something. It was vitamins, like just regular like Centrums or something. This doctor was on YouTube saying like it's all synthetic. If you look at the ingredients of some of these vitamin pills, just be careful which ones you're buying, because there's a lot of synthetic stuff in these vitamins.
Yeah, it's better to eat the whole food, man.
Literally.
Biomaterial and everything, and the enzymes, so it's broken down and accepted and properly, absorbed into our bodies. So we can't even absorb half of this shit. When they pump minerals and shit in the water, for the most part, it's not even the type of minerals we can use. It's not. There's no mechanism for us to take those types of minerals. All it's really doing is just making the water more useless. In a lot of cases, we get our vitamins and minerals and stuff from the fruits and the vegetables and stuff like that, and the meat, whatever that we're eating. So it doesn't need to be pumped into our water. Water, the better, the more distilled the water, the better it is for you. The more it can actually chelate or chelate, whatever you say, however you say that shit. Chelate fucking, different poisons and, just
gets rid of kidney stones and shit.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff, even metals and different kind of stuff. And the more absorbative the water is, the more distilled it is. So the better it can actually do that job. Hey, people go, oh well, distilled water it takes all your minerals out of and it's like, actually no, it doesn't. it doesn't take the minerals that are have biotype functions to it, because they're of a different charge. It's like completely different mechanism.
When you take water, you take all the minerals out of it.
What's an enzyme?
Yeah, for sure.
You could put some Himalayan salts in the water or something just to mineralize it a little bit.
Well, again, if you don't eat anything,
yeah,
all you gotta do is just eat while you're drinking your distilled water. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Usually, you have an apple, and then that kind of shit, because you really don't need to do that.
What's an enzyme?
Your body likes the purest water it can get. Actually.
An enzyme. It's a living creature inside your body. No, I don't know actually. What is an enzyme? It's just
Grim, tell me what an enzyme is.
An enzyme?
Yeah.
That's basically what's a cellular structure of the DNA that breaks down. I don't know if you understand. People don't usually see it this way. They'll think of it as coming from outside, but but through like.
I just wondered if you knew.
Just decay.
You've already failed.
If your body starts to decay, for example.
Yeah, you already failed, Grim.
Secreted.
Because you said it's you said basically, and there's nothing basic about it. So you're
no.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing basic about it, for sure. What I was trying to say was, through pleomorphism, you can see a sterile blood cell break down, and enzymes actually come from it that attack the DNA, break it down even more. Damn, what was it that damn? I'm having a brain fart right now.
Sorry, I just wanted
to think of this enzyme ACE. God damn it. I talked about it so many different hundreds of times, I can't even think of it right now.
Let's play a game. Know your enzymes. Know your enzymes, right? Yeah, it's...
Okay.
What's your favorite enzyme?
I like Pepsi.
Pepsi?
Yeah.
That's supposed to have dead fetuses in it or something, isn't it?
You said, what enzyme do you like? And I was just making a joke saying I like Pepsi because of pepsin.
The taste of a new generation or something, isn't it?
I don't know. Pepsin, dude. Pepsi and
we've got a load of sugar taxes going up over here in England now. It's like
Nagalese. That's what I was trying to say, because it's just such a long. The actual word for it is very hard to remember, but Nagalese is.
People also like that word.
Is a lot more easy for me to remember.
Nagalese.
But, yeah, Nagalese is actually an enzyme that's secreted during the decay process of organic plants and animal species. The vegetable and animal species. But anyway, so you know how they were talking about, the doctors discovered because of enzymes. Well, it was never talked about that they were found in enzymes because of vaccines until I actually spoke up on all vaccines actually have organic material that breaks down and decays once it's diluted from its formalin, which it's in, which is formaldehyde water. So when they test the vial they're testing for Naegeli's in the vaccine, they're testing it in the formaldehyde. So of course it's a trick. It's not diluted, so it's not decaying, and so therefore you're not going to see the Naegeli's, no shit. But when you put it into the human and it dilutes and the material decays, then the Naegeli's is happening. But it
sounds
happens
racist and disgusting.
Yeah, it happens through the process of pleomorphism, basically. So when the organic material is trying to break down to its like somatid or its Protos microzymosemitis, is what Antoine Boucher calls it 100 years ago when he discovered this shit and was laughed at. And then they gave us the modern theory of germ theory of disease causation, which is totally incorrect because they're taking snapshots of individual stages and calling them, viruses and shit. When in fact, a lot of times these are the somatid, the Protos microzymosemitis. You just like a virus. I mean, it's the same kind of thing. You put it in a different medium, it eats the medium and comes back to life, even though it had no life to it. Add a little electric current and a medium to it, and it just starts to do shit and function again. But you can burn it in 3,000 degrees Celsius or put it in a vacuum of space and bring it back, and then it'll still live if you do that to it. So that's why they're like, oh, it's dead and it's alive at the same time. Anyway, a sterile blood does that. Now, this is the tricky part. What they do with this dark microscope, they'll take like an electron microscope or whatever, and kill the sample that they're looking at, so it's stopped in that stage. But with Rife technology, Rife's microscope, they're looking at this blood and going through all of its stages, so that you can see that what they're saying isn't even true. What they're saying, it's coming from sterile blood, and they're calling all these different things, all these pathogens and shit that come from outside, and infect you from outside the body, when in fact, this is your body turning into this shit through one of its processes, depending on whatever the pH of the medium is at the time. I mean, they can change the streptococci to pneumococci and then reverse it. That's unheard of, but they do that with just switching the medium. Pretty interesting shit. And I've got some videos of it on my YouTube channel. You guys check it out. It's called Pleomorphism of the Blood.
Do you keep tabs on your pH level?
Not really.
Grim, do you know what kind of enzyme you have in your saliva?
I just imagine that it's okay. I mean, because I'm not all oily or weird or anything.
Well, I don't know about oily, but for sure you're weird.
Jesus.
I guarantee you.
Do you hear Lewis? He said something about saliva enzymes. What enzymes are in saliva?
Yeah, I was asking Grim if he knows about the saliva.
My saliva?
Yeah. Because we were talking about digestion.
It's going to be some good enzymes.
Just a question, Grim, as opposed to the enzymes that break up your DNA, which has nothing to do with. Or the enzymes in your stomach acid. Don't you know those mechanisms for breaking up your food? To connect back for digesting various things. Digest.
Breaking up Lewis.
I think he's muted. Mr. Grimm's muted.
Yeah, he is muted, but I think he muted himself. Maybe you had to go like take a phone call or some shit, right?
Yeah. There's lots of friendly bacteria in your body.
Do you call it Amy Lou?
But
Googling the shit out of some Negalese right now, isn't he?
Did you hear about the enzymes in your saliva, Graham?
Tell me, Lewis, what is it called?
All right, cool.
What's in my tears, Lewis? There's enzymes in my tears.
Huh. Really?
When I'm crying, there's enzymes.
I don't think you cry.
You don't think I cry? Dude, I cry at happy parts and sad parts, dude. You don't want to watch it with me. What happened to the conversation? Pimar's muted everybody.
Well, I have food now, so it's gonna. My part is gonna be like. So.
Gonna make use of those enzymes.
Somebody start talking about enzymes in somebody's mouth.
I was talking about the ones in my tears.
Yeah, what kind of enzymes you got in your saliva?
Flat Earth enzymes.
Oh, you got flat Earth enzymes?
Sounds about right.
Flat Earth tears.
You know you got enzymes in saliva.
Rest in peace.
Right?
If you take MMS, does it kill off all the enzymes?
Enzymes aren't alive.
I'm gonna start drinking MMS to get rid of all these shitty enzymes in my body.
You get rid of all your enzymes, you won't be able to digest any apples.
You won't be able to have any biological function.
Did you just say MMS? Like
Yeah.
Oh, you want to drink bleach?
I'm joking. Yeah, I am joking.
Drink some hydrochloride mixed with an acid, which creates chloride. You might as well be drinking bleach.
Might as well be drinking the chemicals you put in your pool.
Did you know that there's this church of people who are running around preying on truth seekers and using real stuff, but perverting it?
Yeah, they think they're
say things like we should give children with autism MMS enemas.
I didn't know you were into that.
Yeah, they really do this to kids.
Dude, I don't. Yeah. I don't think people should do things to kids.
No, me neither. It's crazy.
I think as long as the kid ain't broken, leave it alone. If it gets up, walks, laughs, plays, learns, fuck it. It's fine. Autistic or not is what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Graham, quick question. Graham, do you have me muted real quick? Quick question. All right, I'll take that as a yes.
Maybe he does have you muted.
I didn't know you could mute individual people.
Yeah, if you right-click on them, you just turn them fuckers off. I had to do it to Kaiser all the time.
Oh, I had somebody muted?
Seems like you have Lewis muted, yes.
Okay. I don't know how. I've never even seen him in here.
Well, just right-click on him and see.
You probably just muted him in general because you didn't like that experience you had with him over the.
Yeah, he's not
universe. No.
Yeah.
Have you been hearing him talk?
No.
Well, something's wrong then. Somebody needs to rejoin.
Muted him? Look, no.
Yeah, he's been talking loads.
Can you hear me now?
There you are.
All right. So you know about those enzymes now?
Which ones?
The ones in your saliva.
Which ones? Yeah, I don't know about them. I'm just. Yeah, what's about? I thought you were going to say something about them.
No, I wanted to know you sound like an expert on digestion, the mechanism involved. So I was wondering if you knew about enzymes in general, and then I moved to your mouth. like you kind of thought they have to do with cell reproduction.
Well, an enzyme is basically sorry, I'm choking. Basically, any substance or substance produced by a living organism, and it acts like an engine or catalyst to create a specific change or biochemical type reaction. But I was talking about a particular one. I couldn't think of the name of it. It was Nagelese. I couldn't think of the actual chemical name of it. I have to look it up. But it's really a lot longer than Nagelese. Nagelese is like the short term, what everybody calls it. You know, it's like Bill for William, short or whatever. It starts on A or some shit. I forget. But anyway, yeah, I know a little bit about enzymes in your mouth.
All right, cool.
I was just talking about the Nagelese is an enzyme that actually attacks a particular protein in your protein chain that regulates immunity.
Oh,
so it's
wow.
Sort of,
your proteins regulate it.
No, but it's a particular protein that regulates immunity in your protein chain that helps regulate immunity. Yeah, it's basically it's the way to divide your DNA. It's breaking up your DNA.
Is it called RNA? Maybe
to RNA. That's right.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's definitely an enzyme. That's what I would
You can
classify.
tell he's like half my age, the way he talks at you. You got daddy issues.
It's got nothing to do with
angry kid. Oh, I'm not muted. Sorry.
Jeez, look at that
I was
ad
just
hominin.
to
Who
my
got
wife,
this
buddy,
ad
like-
hominin all over the damn place?
I know. She was wondering why this little dickhead's talking to me with so much disdain.
Why are you putting yourself in the company of people who think it's got nothing to do with my
Fart
age,
noise goes here.
everything to do with the
Oh,
talk
fine.
about.
There's some sort of hate thing going on here where you just come
Yeah,
in
it's
like you have no
level-
real reason, but just hate, throw
Well,
poop.
if you didn't say stupid things, I would
mean.
have no reason to criticize you.
Really, what did I say that was stupid?
You were talking about minerals, how there are minerals in water that our body has for, and I was questioning you about enzymes are a mechanism that our
You
body.
think you questioned me or something? Like, what happened? Did I fail your test?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
See what I mean? What did
Grim,
I not give you the proper
all-
definition of an enzyme?
Your body needs. I'm pretty sure you have to drink a bathtub full of bath water in order to get enough minerals just from water alone that your body needs.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I never said that. Why is he saying I would ever have said that?
You did say that water has minerals in it your body doesn't need. And I thought it was a
Do
little
you realize what
outrageous.
you just said was backwards from what you just said?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. I'm not as crazy as you look.
I'm not looking at you. I'm listening to you, and you sound pretty crazy.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm not saying you can get all your minerals from distilled water. That makes no fucking sense. I'm telling you, you get your minerals from your fruits and vegetables that you eat.
Distilling takes all the minerals out of the water.
Yeah, no shit.
Graham, I
That's why
wonder
it's called distilled.
how
distilled.
bored your wife
The
gets.
more still a water is, the more particulates are in the water. Like mud is very still. Distilled is pure.
I'll drink
Yeah,
a
that's
mudslide.
what we're talking
Yeah, goddamn. What are you
about the
confused?
emotion. Right, of course. That's the argument.
Oh, otherwise, what else is the argument? Is an enzyme not a substance produced by any living organism that acts as a catalyst to bring about a specific biochemical reaction? Was that wrong? Was that wrong too?
Minerals are used by the body. How they are.
I think you might want to look up the definition for enzyme, because I literally just read it to you.
I know you did because I.
So how's
asked
it
you
wrong?
about it. Why? The only reason you did is because I asked you about it.
This poor kid.
These enzymes will just rip your DNA apart.
Yeah.
It's a
RNA.
war against
I mean-
enzymes.
I'm not really sure that you want to define RNA.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not sure you want to
literally
create
did.
another straw man in this
You
argument.
literally did, Grim.
No,
2. You said like RNA, and he said 2. Yeah. So you missed.
Yeah.
You didn't remember.
I'm not here by myself, dude. You're getting caught in your lie.
Doesn't matter if you're here by yourself.
It's a tag team operation.
You just got
What's
caught
wrong,
in the lie
Lewis?
again, dude.
What's wrong, Lewis? You got a laboratory
Poor
on your
baby.
bus?
You doing chemical
You
testing
pass your nap time, baby boy.
in the back seat?
Oh my God.
What's going on? What is going on?
Grim, you're unbelievably arrogant, and you know nothing about what you're talking about.
Aw, keep whining about it.
You
crying,
memorize a list of vocabulary words, and that's as far as you got.
Oh my goodness. And maybe if I
Don't
pinch
use
my
too many
nose and start
adjectives,
talking
you'll
like
be
that, then
wrong.
people will think that I'm absolutely smart.
Who's an enzyme
Damn it,
expert?
They won't think
Quit
I'm
playing, dude.
you're stupid, which is all. I mean, they don't need that; they already do.
Dude, you're getting your arguments all over the place, Grim.
I can't believe we're online talking about enzymes, arguing about enzymes. What the hell?
Me neither, dude. I don't even know what he's talking about or why he's
You
crying
brought
so
up
much about it.
minerals.
What does
how
he
they're
think we're
used by our
arguing
body-
about? I'm still not sure what his argument is.
by our body. Specifically, I quote you, mechanisms of digestion, and you didn't mention what those mechanisms were, and so I asked you if you knew what enzymes are, because
I don't
that
have
is
to
the
mention what
mechanism
they
for
are. I just can say their mechanisms.
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
Right.
Man,
so I don't have
I
to
think
right,
the
go
issue was
through a
always
whole goddamn
ask-
college course of explaining biomechanics of
This
fucking.
is like middle
What I'm
school.
saying when I'm having a conversation, dude. Shut up. You're so pathetic, kid.
You thinking that this is college level stuff is hilarious.
He is. He's not even enough. He's so much. You know what I mean?
Anything you look
Poor kid. That's the
Really?
daddy issue stuff I'm talking about, though.
I
Yeah.
mean, even if what you're saying was true, that wouldn't make you look
this is a
good.
dad issue.
Make fun of them. Like if what you're saying about me is true, why would you make fun of somebody like that?
Right. You couldn't be my father from the truth.
You're right. I can't be your father. That's correct.
Can't
Not
be farther
trying.
from the truth.
Farther
Oh,
Yeah.
farther.
It's playing
Further.
words. Playing words, man.
is what he should have said. But
I'm not. He probably did try and say that, but I think he was.
I'm
sure
quoting
if he
Austin
could
Powers,
put
you
a
dipshit. Is that
father-
movie before you were born? Sorry.
I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
I think he was
Yeah,
trying to go for the
Little
father
millennial.
insult again.
it's definitely a movie that sucks.
Yeah, but it's still fucking funny.
It sucks.
You couldn't be my
It's
father
disgusting.
from the truth. Oh, this is a dad issue.
Oh, there you go. See,
All
you were
puns.
trying to make a
All
father.
puns because we got a daddy boy over here with issues.
See, that's exactly what I thought. You got a little bit
We
of.
had
stuttering
hominins
go.
in here.
So what?
Like a had
It's
hominin
not like his
on.
arguments are real. What is there left? I can't argue against fake
We
arguments.
only asked you if you knew what enzymes were in saliva.
Yeah, and I told him exactly what they were, and he said, that's wrong, except for
No,
that's
I didn't.
not wrong.
I actually didn't say that you were wrong about that.
Okay, good. Well,
Maybe you should pay attention.
I just saw I say all these stupid shit, and then you misquoted me.
By Lewis
I know, but you said I said some stupid shit, and then you went straight ahead. I said, what did I say? And you said, well, you said that you can get all the minerals from water.
That's
and
not
I'm
what
like,
I said
no,
either.
That's not what I
That's
said.
not what I said either.
That's what she said. I said.
No, she didn't.
You could drink a whole bathtub of not get enough minerals
Yeah,
from the.
she said that totally.
Literally what
unprovoked-
she said, dude. And
said
that's
that
literally not the
totally
point I'm trying to make.
Provoked by
bro.
me. That had nothing
Why
to
are
do
you
with
even
what I
talking?
said, Greg. Why are you
You're
talking?
wondering
You
what
haven't,
I
you haven't
say
listened to
then.
a single thing I said. You're assuming all sorts of things about what I said that
Yeah,
were
Lewis-
completely
Lewis-
unrelated.
Not
That's
Lewis.
because you're invalid.
No, it's
You're not
because
valid in this conversation
What?
anyway.
you weren't prepared for.
Yeah, well, you came in
Right.
and it's not as if you went, oh, no, I
Greg,
guess you
Get
did
yourself
know what
into
the
this
design meant.
situation all the
Right.
time.
It's not
All
like
right.
you did anything like that. It's always a hack and a tear down. And
Calm down, Grant. Do
Yeah.
this to yourself
You're using
every
too many
single
adjectives.
day.
Calm down.
I'm calm.
When you
I'm
use that
actually
many
eating.
adjectives, you're definitely not that calm.
I'm actually eating. I'm
When
very
you're
calm.
eating, does that mean that you're calm?
Well,
Grant, come
Well, I'm
in
not
means
choking on my
he's
food,
not
am I?
trying to
and
start
you
a
tell
fight.
people how
You don't hear me
smart
going,
you are all day, every day. That's all you do.
That could be something.
grow pot and you sell pot and you try and sound smart to people on the internet. Literally,
I'm successful at growing pot. I'm successful at selling pot, and I'm successful at sounding smart on the internet.
No, you're not.
Sell itself.
Sure I am.
You don't good at selling pot.
I'm pretty sure pot sells.
What
itself.
exactly do you think? What
All
exactly do you think you have for an argument?
Say, hey, smoke pot.
What's your argument?
And then you just sell the person pot.
What is even his argument?
It's not even hard, man. I'm saying that you're pathetic.
What exactly is your argument?
Have an ego problem. But I'm pointing to your life.
How is it a problem?
Things that you say.
Because you don't like it.
I'm telling
it's a problem.
you that you're stupid and you have an ego problem. That's it. That's everything I have to say. All wrapped up.
I say you're stupid and you have an ego problem. So here we are.
I would expect.
I would expect you to say that to me. I would expect you to come to me first and say it, being the little jealous puke that you are.
Jealous? Yeah. I mean, it's
jealous.
Like Grim, if you weren't talking,
come on, man.
I wouldn't talk
dude,
to you.
You still don't even know how to shave your face. Seriously.
I wouldn't be criticizing you if you didn't say all this stupid shit.
Yeah, but you assume things are stupid without even realizing that they're not.
I know. All I have to do is listen.
Which tells me that you're too stupid to understand what I'm talking about.
Oh, really?
You're assuming that there's all this settled science going on when it's not. Right.
Manner that people understand.
What exactly did you have a problem with me saying today?
What minerals does our body not use that are useless, that are being put in the water by the evil people who are trying to sterilize something like that?
Well, fluoride would be one of them.
Oh, so what's wrong with fluoride?
Hydrofluorosilicic acid?
Yeah, what's wrong with
it? It's toxic.
Yes.
Yeah. But that wasn't even what I was talking about. Here, let me show you.
It is what. Okay, so we're back. We've come.
Here, let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
That people understand. Just
because I wasn't trying to teach a class on it, I was just briefly mentioning in passing.
There's lots of acids that are good for it. It's still up to you to explain things in a way that people understand. You have to curtail your.
Actually, you just need to be a little more graceful in the conversation. You're socially retarded when it comes to that type of shit. You know damn well that there's a lot of minerals, straight up dirt, that doesn't get used by the body because it's not in a bioform where it could be absorbed by the body. And if you don't know that, it's because you're uninformed. And I don't really need to teach a class on this shit because it's almost common knowledge.
Was I breaking up there?
Yeah, you were.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We didn't hear your whole sentence.
I still got to say what I needed to say. It didn't matter.
Well, of course, you always say what you want to say, Grim. No one can stop you. You're a blind rabbit.
Yeah, but you didn't get to talk over that, did you?
Well, I did talk over.
No, but we didn't get to hear you. Fortunately,
well, right? I know, but I still got
you tried talking over me, but you didn't. You failed miserably.
Well, I mean, just because people didn't hear me doesn't mean I didn't talk over you.
Yeah. Yes, it does actually.
Well,
that's
I mean,
literally
you didn't.
The definition of talking over someone, you fucking idiot.
I still did. You just didn't hear it.
Wow, this kid is really in another land. Where
you guys are killing me. You're killing me, you guys are.
He's like, I talked over you, you just didn't hear me. Well, then you didn't talk over me, you clown. Damn.
I love it when
I talked over you, but nobody heard me.
When
and you didn't talk over me, you stupid little shithead.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me about.
What are you waiting for? Are you waiting to figure out how to talk over somebody and what that actually means? Still,
please tell me about fluoride.
Slowpoke.
Tell me about fluoride.
No, just go ahead and keep using your fluoride. Drink your fluoride.
I mean, I will. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, keep doing it.
Do you even know what it's bad for? Do you even know what life forms it's a problem for?
You want to see all the studies that show fluoride, the problem of fluoride, bro? Again?
I want you to tell me. Tell me.
Oh, I don't feel like it.
Oh, mighty genius Grim.
Because you're a waste of fucking breath, bro. Really.
Please tell me.
You're a waste of breath.
I'm here emphatically begging the wise and mighty Grim. Tell me about the dangers of fluoride.
Like I said, you tell me, What was your problem with the argument that I had?
Well, you brought up minerals. Said that
I'm waiting for you to make a claim. Okay, will you make a claim? Because you sure are pretty who don't like what you said. Why?
I'm claiming that I don't know what you meant, and I'm asking you to
so how's what I said stupid if you don't know?
The way you react. I mean, that my judgment of you being stupid is entirely different. Right now, I'm trying to finesse out of you an actual.
So your definition of stupid is different from our definition of stupid.
No, it's the same definition.
But you can call it to somebody in any way to discredit them the same way that another person that calls somebody stupid would be discrediting someone, right?
I don't call you stupid to discredit you. That's the conclusion I'm drawing.
Yeah, but how did you draw that conclusion when you didn't know your argument yet against what I was saying?
I don't have to have an argument against what you're saying to know it's wrong.
So you presuppose, sir. So you're saying that you presupposed that I was stupid without even seeing or considering the argument in the first place.
If I'm not trying to convince
wow, do you realize that only such a premonition can happen from somebody who has ESP or something?
Grim, the issue is that you're trying to convince me.
So are you trying to tell us, the class, that you have ESP?
Grim, stop talking over me if you actually want to have a conversation.
You need to answer at least one of my fucking questions, little dancer boy. You haven't answered anything.
Yeah, I have. I've answered every question. No,
you just keep talking over me and saying different questions. You're not answering any of them.
That's literally what you're doing.
Yeah, so like I said, you're presupposing the argument, right? Because you said I was stupid before you even have an argument. You just claimed that you didn't actually know the argument, and all you were doing was wondering if I was going to explain to you.
What are you saying about minerals that our body doesn't use?
What do you mean, what am I saying? You made a claim about what I already said about minerals, right? And you said that it was
didn't.
Stupid.
I asked what
you said.
Sure
you did.
I asked what
Did he not?
Said that if I don't know what you said, it's your job as a speaker to make it.
My job? I don't work for you, you little bitch.
Then you're not going to be an effective communicator, are you?
A communicator? Yeah, I was communicating just fine.
Oh, what? Because you went unprotested? Doesn't people weren't?
Yeah, that was fine. You know, you're not even protesting anything. You realize that? You're saying you're posturing. Posturing. You're saying I'm protesting, but you're saying in the same breath, I don't have an argument against what you're saying.
I don't have to have an argument protest.
Oh, well, what do you fucking think the protest is? Why are you protesting then? Because why? You got daddy issues?
To know what you're saying.
Daddy issues, like I said.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know why the fuck you're arguing in the first. Poor kid.
Well, what you said.
Look, if you need attention, man, I mean, I'll play a video game. You know what I mean?
What you said didn't seem to match what I understand about digestion, so I'm wondering if either you misspoke or you misunderstand.
Oh, I know you misspoke right away when you said whatever I said was stupid. And then you didn't have an argument against any of it at all.
So are you gonna?
That was a quick misspoke. Yeah, I'm sure you'd like to take that back now, right?
No, absolutely not.
Well, of course not, because there's quite the agenda and the campaign on your part, isn't there? It's not really a real.
Yeah, to find out what you meant.
You don't really have a real objective here in this argument, particularly, other than to your campaign that's ongoing to not like whatever I say, try to chase me around and act stupid. And, yeah, but you get caught in it every time, little boy. Every time. I always spank your butt.
Wait, but why do you?
I just spanked your butt again. I don't understand why you even keep coming back for more spankings other than you must need manly attention.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely. That's definitely what it is, and you're giving it to me.
You're a masochist then.
Grim. Everybody can see what you are.
Not everybody, obviously.
I think it means you can't see yourself.
It's one thing to say, oh, you think too highly of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That is just one thing.
To somebody who's just complimenting themselves. But in the middle of an argument, when somebody's sitting there saying that somebody's stupid and all this other shit.
What about when you're calling him a little boy?
Right. Then it's a completely different story.
Yeah,
you can't use that fucking bullshit now.
All over the place when you call somebody a little boy over and over again.
Well, because he's like, not respecting the first rule of. You. He's not respecting the first rule.
Him, it's you.
Conversation. No, it is him. That's because he's not respecting the first rule. That's right.
Fucking rule. You don't make rules. He just asked you a question. He just wanted to know.
No, he didn't just ask me a question.
So what?
Quit trolling me, you fucking bitch.
Challenged you.
Seriously.
And you
Somebody asked you to troll me.
Did not try to just,
Lewis is not a valid person to be fucking trying to defend. He's a little clown.
Grim, I'm going to go out on a limb here. And I'm going to say that everyone here thinks you're retarded, and they are smarter than me because they don't engage with you. Quickest way to get you to shut up is to not respond to anything you say.
Lewis, I don't give a fuck what you think, kid. Honestly.
If that were true, you would have left me muted.
I was asked to unmute you.
No, you weren't. They just notified.
Yeah, actually, I was. I was told that. Yeah.
They notified you.
You're just a worthless piece of shit.
No request. There was no request.
So what was your argument again? You just didn't have one. Remember, it's just stupid because you don't like E.
My argument was that you sell pot and you argue with people online.
Does that bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me.
Oh, then why you keep bringing it up?
It bothers you though.
Is there something about that you wish you could do?
No.
I'm not fighting about anything.
No, really?
Anybody can grow pot, Grim.
No, anybody can't grow pot, asshole.
That's why so many
people Try it, you little dumb motherfucker. I dare you. Try growing pot.
We'll grow pot.
Guarantee you suck at it.
So it's so difficult, right?
Yeah, it is actually.
So hard to plant, water them, and turn lights on.
Yes, yeah, it is. It's not all you do, stupid.
Oh, yeah, so difficult.
Dude be growing the most bammer-ass weed you could ever imagine.
Well,
he is an idiot.
I think maybe...
Oh, you got him there, Mr. Graham!
Well, actually, I do.
No, you don't.
It's not worth it.
Lewis, you got him! Fuck me, boo!
Is it working?
I mean, you have to acknowledge, Grim, the fact that you're here, that we share company at this moment in time, and have for so long, kind of says something about your decision. Fact that you sit there with your wife there in the background arguing with people on the internet says something about both of you.
You have no idea. The fact that you're sitting here says something about you too.
That's right.
Fucking examining everybody in his own with his own limitations.
Right. You're absolutely right. What do you think it says about me? 24-year-old, lots of free time.
You live at home with your mom.
Yeah, it says you live at home with your mom. It says that you don't fucking go outside like I did when I was your age. It says that you don't have a fucking life outside of your house like I did when I was your age.
All right, keep going.
You don't own a boat or a car or a fucking... Well, you have a car, right? But you don't drive it much, do you? Because you probably got restricted. You're not allowed to drive it.
What? Do you know what I do for money? How would I get restricted?
Fuck old ladies?
I mean, I'd probably make a lot of money if I did that.
I doubt it.
All right, Grim, I drive professionally.
Ooh. He drives professionally. NASCAR!
Well,
Lewis, you're a little idiot, dude. That's hilarious.
There couldn't be two.
Well, you know, I mean, if you were right about, say, Electric Universe or...
I am.
Suggestion theories.
I'm definitely right about Electric Universe.
You would be doing things in physics. You would be creating inventions that take advantage of your understanding.
I don't need to. This shit's happening already.
Why wouldn't you want to? Like, it's sort of the same problem.
What am I going to do other than use the data that's already coming in from the fucking spacecraft that are out there?
You're going to use your different, superior understanding of the universe create things that don't exist now that other people can't create because they do not have your understanding of the universe.
You're just making shit up, dude. That is not what that's not what happens here. Why would you even say dumb shit like that? Do you really believe that that's what's going on in this case?
Absolutely. That's what's been going on.
Oh my god.
That's what's been going on.
Things have ever been
because
disproven.
electric universe isn't true.
Why? How could you even say that?
Because you haven't done anything.
Because I haven't done anything, ergo it isn't true?
Yeah, you know the theory of relativity.
Is that your rationale for real?
It brought a lot of things into existence that were not into existence before.
You're gonna stick up? Is anybody gonna stick up for that one?
Because of relativity, specifically,
well,
because of the theory of relativity.
Flat earthers don't really believe in flat Earth because they don't do anything.
Right, exactly. If flat earthers were right, it would demonstrate that they have a superior understanding of the nature of reality.
Yeah, flat earthers, dude. Totally different story.
No, it's not. It's actually not.
Absolutely, completely different story.
The analogy completely applies to you.
No, it absolutely doesn't.
Okay.
If you actually read what the actual argument for the relativity situation was, you would know that you were being stupid and your ridicule is just
that was not
pretty goofy.
Hammer various points.
Explain to different energy states. It doesn't necessarily with the gravitational states.
Why don't you build something with energy states?
They're already doing all of that. Sorry.
Like what?
Like the Sapphire Project.
What's that do?
That's a plasma model of the sun. Working.
Right. And what does the plasma model of the sun allow them to do that they couldn't do?
It allows them to show you how the actual currents that are coming in that they've measured act upon the actual the sun and how they're not trying to prove the electric universe, they're trying to disprove the electric universe, right?
Sure.
Right.
As they should be.
Yeah, that's how science works. They come up with a hypothesis and try to falsify it.
So a hypothesis is something that has not been tested yet. You know that, right?
Actually, your hypotheses are the ones that can't be tested. Ours have been tested.
Then it's not a hypothesis.
Mic drop. Right, now it's a theory. So that's the reason why you have a story and we have a theory.
Well,
you have a story.
What tests?
We have a theory.
What tests have you done?
What do you mean what? Obviously, you're not even familiar at all with the electric universe model.
All you have to do is tell me.
At all.
That's all you have to do.
Well, because there's millions. There's so many different tests. I don't know where to start with you, dude.
All right. Well, then it should be easy to come up with one, right?
It is easy to come up with one.
All right. So, like what?
Like Birkeland currents in a laboratory.
All right. What happened in that test?
Well, Christian Birkeland postulated 100 years ago that electric current that light up the auroras and supercharge the plasmas come from electric circuits from the sun.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't until 1986 that he was found right. Oh, he was crazy and he was wrong all the way up until 1986.
So how did they test that?
Satellites detected that he was correct.
What was
Do you understand what's happening here? Oh, and the same with Hannes Alfvén, right?
Dude,
Hannes Alfvén said that there would be kinetic waves and plasma.
For the one test.
Why are you yelling? I'm asking you for another. I'm giving you another test.
No,
why are you screaming? Why are you yelling?
Test? You didn't even give me the first test.
Yeah, I did. Birkeland current.
All right.
Electric currents and plasma on a sphere.
What was the test?
He used a cathode and two anodes, or an anode and cathode.
Y'all are too invested in your arguments to be logical.
I know. I don't think he realizes, like, these aren't even arguments that he's saying.
So they took an anode and a cathode.
They're roadblocks to him and his limitations, but not to science.
What did they do with an anode and a cathode that proved there are electric circuits?
Why don't you just fucking Google Christian Birkeland and stop wasting our time? You're being so simple, dude.
Why don't you just tell us?
Stop trolling.
I'm not trolling. I want to know.
Yeah, you are. You're being a little dipshit.
I want to know what you're talking.
You're acting as pretty young, you know.
Really. Well, I am young. I am young.
Yeah, well, you're acting it.
Okay.
All right. You're acting younger than you are.
Okay. I'm still waiting to know about how they proved with an anode and a cathode the circuits from the Earth to the Sun.
Jesus, you're stupid.
That's what you said. Like, that's a pretty big story. I'm waiting for it.
I don't need to. It's common knowledge. Actually.
I mean, you don't have to do anything.
It's regular mainstream science. Everybody knows about it already.
Abe should do
nothing for me to prove, dude.
That's fine. And we don't have to talk either. Hey, we can always just not talk.
Prove, you know? Yeah, all you gotta do is Google it. If you were really interested, you'd have already looked into it.
Oh, I'm interested in what you have.
No, you're not.
Say.
No, you're not. Stop lying.
I'm interested in what you have.
No, you're not. Stop lying.
You're
not interested in what I have to say.
Then why am I asking?
I don't know. You're talking over me every time I start saying something, so it's obvious you're not really interested in what I have to say. You can stop lying now, all of us. We don't really give a shit about your lies.
I don't really talk over you. All you have to do is tell me about the anode and the cathode.
I don't.
Well, then how
all you have to do is Google it.
Is this like the
told you 100 times, kid.
Yeah, but I want to know what
Get a fundamental background first before you come talking to me about it.
Well, I understand what an anode and a cathode is, so first you're going to tell me how that proves that there's a circuit between the sun and the earth, and then you're going to have to show me how the explanation that would exist for the results.
The fuck I'm gonna. Shut your mouth, kid. The fuck I'm gonna. I'm going to have to show you this. No, if you want to know about it, your dumbass can look it up just like my dumbass did.
Well, I mean, I would agree you're a dumbass.
Yeah, you would agree.
Up there, but that doesn't mean I'm...
Stop being a dipshit, dude.
This is about you, all right? This is about me understanding what you think.
No, you're really acting like a little retard, man. Cut it out.
Don't tell me what.
Seriously, kid. Look in
Why
the
you
link.
get so mad?
Look in the link. She's actually trying to help you out there. It's a Birkeland Currents right there, dude.
I just want to hear what you have to say.
No, you don't.
We could talk about something else instead of enzymes.
It's not even about talking about something else. It's just about the way he wants to talk about it.
Even tell me about the experiment.
No. It's like, it's so demanding that, no, you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. He's acting like he's in control of something here. He's a stupid little fuck. He's not in control of anything here. I'm not gonna have to do this and have to do that. That's bullshit. I can make a statement that a Birkeland current is real, and Christian Birkeland postulated this, and then experiments proved it, and then data proved what his experiments showed were true. And I don't have to prove that. Because that's fucking standard, obvious knowledge. You can Google NASA and look it up. Birkeland Currents, NASA. You don't have to fucking. There's nothing for me to have to prove to this little dipshit.
Right. So
yeah, especially if he's talking to me like this is like
first paragraph.
Dude, I would spank the shit out of you if you were my kid. If you were near me right now. You know what I mean? Talking to me like that. I would spank the shit out of your little ass.
Connecting Earth's magnetosphere.
Bending right the fuck over.
Latitude.
I swear to God, you'd be crying your little bitch ass off.
So, there's nothing in this.
Put me down! Ah!
There's nothing in this paper that talks about how the Earth's magnetic field connected to the sun. How does that fit into the electric universe?
You're not very.
All you have to do is enlighten. Oh, wise one. See what the problem is.
I think we should talk about something completely different, like gaming. Do you play Fortnite? Do you play Fortnite, Lewis?
No, I don't play Fortnite.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, Dark Souls is a good one. I like that game.
dark holes.
I don't really have that much time for video games these days, but I do have plenty of time to argue with people on the internet.
Plenty of time for drugs.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oh god.
You got
codeine has suddenly hit me already. Oh,
is codeine just a strong paracetamol?
no, it's called codeine, but it gets metabolized apparently, and
Oh shoot! I left some shit on the bus.
It's basically morphine.
I'm gonna have to go intercept the bus. Yeah.
Intercept the bus.
Yeah, I'll have to go to the bus, find it en route, and then get my stuff off the bus.
Alright, let's take it easy, man. Come back on later.
Maybe we should phone up just in case the guys dumped it at the depot.
This guy, all he did was he just went to the place where the Aurora Borealis happens. He put a bunch of magnets or compasses down, and then, or probably magnets. It says magnets, and then when the Aurora happened, the arrow on the magnet switched sides. It's no experiment that has anything to do with a cathode or an anode, or whatever.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying that's what Wikipedia said. I just read the whole thing and never even uses those two words.
Hey, it's okay. Grim knows millions of experiments. I'm sure he just got a couple of them confused.
Yeah, because it just seems to me like this was like a guy, he explored, the Arctic Circle. He discovered the Aurora Borealis, and then he was like, oh, what causes that? So then he used magnets, and they postulated that this whole thing was caused by the fact that some plasma from the sun gets caught in our upper ionosphere.
That probably means there's a giant circuit between the Earth and the sun.
And then there's like a solar wind. That's what it's been termed.
Yeah. Too bad you didn't know that the solar wind is just the sun's magnetism.
Or God's farts.
The magnetism doesn't push solar wind.
Oh. I thought I was proving the electric universe.
No, you're not. Magnetism doesn't push solar wind. Like charge pushes like charge.
So the positively charged solar wind is pushed by the positively charged sun.
That's right.
Nice. They got it right. Good thing the sun is positively charged. Hey, what's going on, Kat?
Yo! Sorry, I was on mute. I was just saying how much I miss cum teeth. It was so fun back in the day.
What? Cum teeth?
I used to love that one.
This is live, guys.
Yeah.
You guys know this is live, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, it is live, yeah.
I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to make the bub in a minute.
That's
Okay.
Does everyone talk about Electric Universe then, I'm guessing? Because Grim's
yeah, that's what. So where's this
Well, we're
live?
talking about enzymes.
you're talking about enzymes, and then somehow you got to Electric
So
Universe.
you see, that's Christian Birkeland right there. That picture that I just gave you, and you see that laboratory he's in from 100 years
Lord
ago.
of mercy.
Yeah. Do you see it now?
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
All right, make sure that you can see it. It exists. Okay, there's the experiment that we're talking about.
All right. So what do you do?
And guess where I got it? The same Wikipedia she said it wasn't on.
NASA's
Isn't
CGI vault.
isn't that special?
All right. So what's he
for
doing?
some reason, you guys are just lying for each other.
Where did you say you got it?
Wikipedia article. Wikipedia.
Well, I literally Wikipedia'd Birkeland Current and read
Yeah,
the
you sure
entire
didn't
page.
Wikipedia Christian Birkeland, like I told you.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we have you to fact check us so that we can get it right.
And then fucking condescend us.
Oh no!
Love a good fact check.
You forgot that
who,
Grim
right?
is actually
You
a
came in
genius.
talking about, oh, well, I don't see
deserves,
one experiment.
He deserves to act the way he does. It's his prerogative.
I mean,
It's
Well, at least I don't hold my nose and talk like you, though.
Does it sound like it?
Yes, it does. It sounds exactly like this when you talk at people.
Actually, that is quite. It doesn't. Yeah, that's quite good actually. Grim.
Fucking annoying, dude.
Yeah.
It's not annoying. I think it's great. It's endearing. But...
Stop it.
Operator.
I can't help how I talk.
Exactly, Liz. I think the way you talk, great. Don't worry. Don't listen to Grim.
Thank you. I think maybe there's
Some
something wrong with this.
people really like a monotone, very dragged out, boring guy. Some don't.
No. See, you don't get Lewis's humor. It's so fucking dry. It's hilarious. You just got to get it.
Yeah.
Like, very, very dry.
No,
very
it's
dry.
okay. Yeah, I'm a social retard.
I get it so much that it's boring. It's like a
We're
male
all-
Sarah
We're all
Silverman.
social retards. Let's be
He's
real.
like a male Silverman. It's hilarious.
I think the greatest test we can do to find out who are the social retards is try to watch a movie with them.
You see, Lewis is very easy to watch a movie with. You see, but
Yes.
I'm not sure it would be so easy with Grim because I think Grim would just talk about Electric Universe at least 10 minutes into the movie, and then...
At least 10 minutes.
Okay, let's be real. At most 10 minutes. Sorry, Grim. Sorry.
You know, Kaiser can't do it.
I'm not sorry. Why is
Funny
every
thing
time
is it's like
we talk about Electric Universe? It's
I know it's like I didn't even bring it up again.
No, yeah, See, that's the thing is your reputation precedes you at this point. So
Yeah, it
gets
always
brought up.
has actually, because
Yeah,
people
yeah,
think it's
yeah, yeah.
hilarious until they realize they can't really argue against it.
Oh, that's what it is. You're right,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's fair enough, but I don't think you really argue for it that well
El
either.
Flame guy
Like,
used his
Yeah.
Nobel Peace Prize to admit he was wrong.
I mean, I was pretty open-minded to a lot of things, and I've never been like even close to be convinced by Electric Universe stuff.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it's like-
Christian Birkeland was wrong all the way up until satellites were out in space detecting his currents. Then he was right. So yeah, he was wrong, and you can read about how he was wrong until he was right about the same exact thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's electric.
For in other words, yeah, he was proven.
It just means
later.
that there are electric currents present in the universe.
That's right.
Does that mean it's an
Not just the
electric
universe. Yeah, not just the universe.
Well,
The thing is, right?
There's way more to it than just this, kiddo. Don't think.
Yeah, but Grim, don't you
You
think
heard
that
the
it's
argument for
important
the electric
if
universe.
you wanna take down the current model, isn't it pretty important that you learn the current model properly, and then you could debunk it? It's like you know when they teach you music, I can relate this to, right? You have to learn the rules of music to break the rules efficiently.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I feel like if you had like a really
I understand
solid-
that, but I see no sense in trying to learn a massless particle. Right?
I think there's a lot of sense because you're trying to bring
what
it.
gives its mass is that it can move. So okay, so you can move something that doesn't have mass. It's just
I don't know
convoluted
what
language.
you're talking about. Like the thing is, I don't know what you're talking about. But the thing
A
is, if you
photon.
had,
A photon.
I think you need to have a certain amount of qualification to be able to debunk something. So it's sort of like you need to have a good understanding and grasp
Right.
of modern physics.
People need to realize
in order
that
to
I'm not the
debunk it.
one. Right, I'm not the one debunking it. These people
Yeah, but-
who are debunking it, they
Yeah,
do
yeah,
have.
yeah.
They do
But
have
are you
degrees,
sure?
and they are
Are you
electrical
sure?
professors. They are professors and retired professors of electrical engineering, and they are astronomers and cosmologists and shit.
Yeah,
It's
but
not me that
cosmology,
needs to do
astronomers,
anything.
cosmologists, electrical engineers have really nothing to do with physics, right?
Actually, they do, and it's becoming very much more widely known that they should and do.
Well,
You
electrical
the
engineer has
NASA
mastered
conferences and
everything.
stuff.
Really?
It's always been wrong, dude. The
All right,
whole astronomy shit. Yeah.
You guys want
Without
to
using
watch a
invoking
movie?
electrical forces over vast distances. It's always been wrong.
All of
That's why you've got ad hoceries like dark matter and dark energy,
large
because
claim.
they.
But
Are you talking over me too?
Let's
Yeah, why
watch-
not? I mean, that's the only way to really get a word in when you're talking.
What do you need to get a word in for? You're not saying anything.
we want to
Just
talk about
making
what
noise.
I just
Peck, peck,
said
peck,
that all of
peck,
us
peck, 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 peck.
wrong is quite
Peck,
a
peck, peck,
claim.
peck, peck, peck. All you've done is peck. You haven't actually said anything
So
worth listening
what,
to.
dude?
Oh, come on. We're all
So
peckers.
No, it's just been rude and disrespectful. Talking about shit about.
Well, you
Oh
haven't
well,
been
Christian
really
Birkeland, he doesn't even do any experiments. What are you talking about? I thought you said he was doing experiments. And it's like, bitch, shut up.
I
guys
just
man.
wanna
said I
use
couldn't find it, and then you found it for me, and I said, "Well, thank you."
No, you
Sorry. Yes, I did.
He did.
we did you, Greg.
Don't come over here acting like you need to start muting people.
Defensive.
You can go back over to that other server and mute fucking yourself.
Yeah.
There's no reason to be rude,
Don't say
Mr.
shit
Grimm.
What do you fucking think?
It is very rude.
I'm only rude to the people who've been rude to me,
dude. You're rude to people who ask you fucking questions.
Come on.
Let's watch a movie.
I fucking Googled what you said, and I read the Wikipedia page so that I would know what it says, and then I told you that I couldn't find an experiment anywhere.
You're looking for arguments instead of for likenesses.
No, I wasn't.
Okay?
I was literally trying to understand it.
Bullshit.
And then I did not find what
No bullshit. You were trying to contradict me again.
All right, fine, dude. Fine. That's your fucking paranoia, dude.
You're trying to write
That's your fucking paranoia.
Contradict
Fuck
me.
You.
Know it.
Now
you're not mad. Now you're just mad because I'm right.
You.
Just like Lewis is mad because I'm right. He
You're
fucking campaigns constantly. Look, hey, I don't give a shit, but Lewis campaigns constantly to try to make me look wrong.
And
he can never win.
Fuck gives a shit. I don't give
All he can do is make me look wrong.
Just right click.
I'm not trying to make you look wrong. I'm
Right,
trying to understand what you're saying, and you're so fucking defensive. I can't even ask you a question, and neither can Lewis.
You were trying to understand what I was saying. Listening and talking.
I should never have engaged with him in the first place. Let him get muted. I think just everyone right click on Grim. Go to local.
Shut up, Lewis, with your campaign, dude. People are onto you, dude.
Grim, do you not think that if you really care about convincing someone,
I don't. I wasn't. Listen, these two people, excuse me, they were not trying to be convinced about anything. They were just trolling me. And now, if you're gonna let them, because I'm mad now that they're trolling me, make me out to be a bad guy, that's on you.
It's fair enough. But think about it this way: like if you want to actually convince something of someone, you have to change your attitude a bit. Because if you don't give a shit and you know what's right is right, then yeah, fair enough. But then don't argue about it, right? Like
I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't. No, this kid came in talking about what is an enzyme? What is this? What is that? Why you can't have what are minerals in a?
I mean, that's actually a good point, Kat.
Isn't that enough?
He's just trying to fight with me, dude.
No, I was just saying that's a really good point, and you can see like you practice what you preach there, like you believe in Jesus. You know that's true, but you don't. You're not walking around.
I'm not going to
tell everybody about it.
I'm muting this kid for now because
I'm not. Well, you just
sick of this argument
about not muting people, but then you go mute someone. And I think that is what I'm trying to highlight, Grim, is that it's a bit. You have to like have some sort of consistency if you want to convince people. You can't
Lewis doesn't have me muted.
I don't know if he has you muted, but like
okay, because it sounds like he's just talking right over me while I was talking, so I don't know. If it fucking matters.
I can't hear him talking over you.
Fucking.
I haven't. I'm not. Yeah, I'd rather talk about other Grim.
Right.
What he wants to talk about.
That's what I mean. It's always comes out to.
But that ain't what it. That's not how. See, that's the whole thing. Lewis just came in and started talking about what I was talking about.
But you were talking about it, right?
I'd rather not.
I don't even have to insult Grim anymore.
Yeah, because he can't win any of the arguments.
For me.
I don't think anyone's really winning an argument here.
He came right in and said, what you said was absolutely stupid. And I said, well, can you explain what was stupid about what I said? And he didn't have an argument. All he had was more questions. Well, what were you saying? What are you trying to...
That's a way of proving someone's talking shit, though, is asking them questions.
No, you don't just come in and say, what you just said was all absolutely stupid, as if you're some sort of an authority on whatever the fuck I was talking about.
No, but you're setting yourself up as the authority.
We're all
people
the
that ask you...
authorities.
So for people to ask you questions is completely legitimate. I mean, if you want to set yourself up, like this is what annoys me about the internet today, is that like anyone can post any old shite on the internet, but no one's asking, well, what gives you the fucking right to tell me that in the first place? What qualifications do you have? What reason do I have you got for me to even believe you or listen to you? And that's the thing. This is where all flat earth came from. Bunch of people listening to a bunch of retards and con artists, and they don't think to themselves, is there any reason for me to believe this shite? What qualification have they got, for me to listen to you? And that's
but he's acting like, what is he acting like I've, said here? When I'm just saying that distilled water is good for you, it helps chelate things out of your body, better than non-distilled water. I mean, those are scientifically proven facts. I don't have to fucking defend that shit. That's like saying water is wet.
Get toxins out of your body, but it's not good to only ever drink distilled water. It's good to drink it for like a day or two to get toxins out of your body, but it's not good to only drink distilled water.
Like I said, that's what some people say. that's people who don't actually eat properly then, because if you're eating properly, you don't have to worry about that. You can keep drinking distilled water. For, 10 years now we've been drinking only distilled water? Almost 10 years? Okay, so for 10 years, I'm a case study for sure that I only drink distilled water, and I drink it all fucking day long, okay?
Right. Grim, my point to you is that I don't know anything.
That it makes you unhealthy or something, because I'm very fucking healthy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Grim,
I'm telling you bullshit. You're the one listening to bullshit, calling what I'm saying bullshit. Oh, I'm very fucking healthy.
Actually, I think smoking.
I can do about 220 push-ups in one sitting.
You look very healthy, Grim. I'll give you that. Definitely, you don't look unwell or unfit at all.
You're very defensive about every fucking thing unnecessarily.
Well, it's pretty hard not to be defensive when you got people just calling you stupid with no arguments constantly.
When you got somebody just calling you a kid over and over again. Or then
because you are a kid.
Peck,
not you, but him.
So?
Come on. So
it's called manners,
you need to have some fucking respect for his elders.
We were all kids at one point.
It's called respect, right?
You just come talking shit to grown-ass men in a fucking crowd, you get some shit slapped out of you.
So you think
unless you're a keyboard warrior.
Has so much more privilege than everyone else.
Only a keyboard warrior comes in talking like Lewis does.
Yeah, that's right. Grim is genius. He deserves everyone respect.
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah, Lewis, shut the fuck up, Lewis.
No, but Grim, this is the thing. You can't get upset if you're going to put
the fucking Queen of England.
I think it's an issue.
I'm listening to you. You can shut up, Lewis. Somebody's already talking, dude.
If
See, he doesn't give a fuck who it is. He just thinks so highly of himself. He'll just talk over anybody.
No. Let me tell you something about Lewis, right? Like, there's an etiquette on Discord, and sometimes you've got to give way if you feel like you should give away. And that's all I did. I gave way, and Lewis got that, and he started carrying on talking. It's not like he's talking over me.
Right, because, you see how that works, though?
No, because if I really wanted to make the point strongly, I'm sure Lewis would have shut up, and I could have talked. But I thought he should talk.
I'm not sure he would have.
No, he would have done. I've spent enough time with Lewis. He's actually quite a polite guy.
What we can notice is what it's like when it's us in here trying to have a conversation, and how smooth it goes and how respectful it is. And then when other people come in here, how it just breaks the fuck down, dude.
Yeah, it's not like I was the one calling other people stupid. It was the vice versa, you fucking cunt bag.
No,
you turn shit around here.
Fuck
you.
You're not stupid.
Shut up, kid.
No, it's like this, though.
Calling him a kid and telling him to shut up.
Yeah, because he said I was stupid. I'm trying to point out that he doesn't have enough experience to be thinking that I'm stupid at his age.
Instead of getting defensive and starting a big fight by telling him the name of a fucking enzyme.
Look, Lewis is an old game. He's an old shoe. You're done playing that game with Lewis.
In this Discord, we rip the shit out of each other.
Yeah, but it's the same people, right? If it's the same person.
But we don't. It's just
you go around the same circle with the same person just because it's a different server. No. It's a different server, yes, and you all are not so much familiar with it, no. But Lewis knows damn well he's done the same game to me over and over again in a different server.
What, ask you a fucking question about something you said?
No, this is not just asking me
very legitimate thing.
He's being so contrary.
All he did was ask you to tell him an enzyme that exists in saliva.
Yeah, and I told him, right, what an enzyme was.
And were you right
when you told him what an enzyme
what did he
was,
say?
said,
What did he say? Did he say, "Oh, thank you for the definition"? No. He asked another.
Yes,
he went straight to another question,
did.
as if, "Oh, okay, that wasn't the point. He could fuck me on."
Right. Well, why don't you keep answering the questions till you win instead of
Well, at first I'm trying to be polite, and then I realize, he is just being a dick. He's not really trying to figure this out with me.
No. I get it. Yeah.
He's not being a dick. He's just challenging you.
But he's not.
Where's your confidence? Where's your confidence when Lewis challenges you? Where does it go?
He didn't have an answer for anything, remember? He had no challenge.
He doesn't need an answer, yeah.
Just didn't like what I said.
The question made you feel challenged.
He had no challenge.
Instead of meeting the challenge, you caved like a bitch.
I made him admit
and started calling him names.
Bullshit. I made him admit he didn't even have a fucking... He didn't even have a challenge. He didn't even have an argument. That's what I was saying.
If you really want to convince people of your point...
If
you don't give a shit, no, okay, but if you don't, you don't.
I haven't been here trying to convince anybody, obviously.
Yeah. Let's say fuck it. I'm not talking about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if people bang on me about Jesus and I'm just not in the mood, I'll just say, well, I don't give a shit if you believe or not. It's your problem, just not mine.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Do you know what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah. So, but I don't think there's anything wrong with people asking you questions.
Yeah,
it's
like this. It's like I can accommodate a fucking light conversation about the things. But I'm not going to go into like teaching you all the fucking exact details and trying to prove it or something. I'm not here to prove it. The fuck's wrong with you, kid? I've been fucking...
Anyway,
you're trying to make it seem like I'm supposed to sit here and try to prove stuff. What you're going to have to do is this, and you're going to have to do is that. I'm like, fuck you, dude. You don't talk to grown men like that, man. You definitely don't talk to me.
Yeah, but that's very
grown men shit, dude.
Yeah, the grown men thing, man. I know people of your age, Grim, who are complete fucking
sorry, but I've seen the
He
kid.
said he was going to give Lewis a spanking, too. So, like, this guy's just full of shit.
Well, have you seen Lewis try to shave in front of everybody on TV here?
Yeah, but again, like, these aren't arguments.
Shaves like a little kid.
Yeah, but who cares? Like, it's like, dude, I didn't have a beard when I was his age, so, like, who gives a shit? Like, it's... The thing is, it's like, if you want to convince people, you got to be nice. You don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. If someone wants to fucking argue with you, don't get angry at them. Just say, look, fuck it. Yeah, be confident in your position. Do you know what I mean? You know what you know, even though I think you're wrong. But do you know what I mean? You know what you know. Just fine, you know. If I sat here and argued with every single person on Discord who disagreed with me all day, I'd be wasting my life, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like, dude, a lot of people don't believe in electric universe, Grim. And the problem you're always going to come up against, always, is the fact that you haven't really got a qualification for anyone to listen to you. I know that's harsh, but it is the truth. Do you know what I mean? Like there has to be a reason for me to listen to you. Like, say if Nick is talking to me, I'll listen to him because I know he's got...
You guys really think that all innovation comes from the authority?
No, it's not. It's not.
Usually
authority.
none of it does.
No. It is authority. Okay, so like the flat earthers love Tesla.
None of the new innovation comes from authority.
No, dude. Okay, so do you like Tesla or whatever? You like into Tesla, right? Or whatever. There's lots of people who are. So whether you are or not, the point still stands, right? People are into Tesla, right?
These are all bad arguments.
Yeah, but Tesla. No, it's not. What I'm trying to say is Tesla had a lot of authority.
I do fine explaining the model, right? It's just he doesn't understand what double layer implies, right? Yeah, but the capacitance, the different things that are involved in that.
Yeah, but how do we know you know that? That's the problem.
Well, because I've explained it 100 times.
You know this stuff, and you're not accepting that the world is what the world is, and it's not going to bend for you. And you're going to present this electric universe to people, and some people just aren't going to want to hear it, dude. Right. Some people are going to try to hear it, and if you treat every single person like they're a nail, then you're just going to beat the hell out of everybody every time somebody asks you a question.
Yeah, that's real sweet of you to try. I know. Right. Maybe I should invite a couple of my actual friends in here that don't talk to me the way you bitches do. And you can see that only you are the ones that are having a problem.
Don't talk to other people then. Is that a fucking
That's what I'm just trying to say right now. Like, you talk to me with all that damn disrespect. And you should have, look, honestly, you should respect me for not sitting in a fucking echo chamber like you do all day. I go where I actually have an argument.
What echo chamber?
I'll go where I'll actually be able to argue with somebody where I'm not just sitting with a bunch of people who agree with whatever the fuck I say.
Mate, Q comes on Discord like once a week, Grim. And most of us are either banned from Gem server or we don't go there through choice, right? So it's not a fair comment to make at us because this is not an echo chamber. Like, we say whatever the fuck we want. We say whatever we want to say, and if we want to disagree, that's fine. If we don't, like, whatever. It's definitely not an echo chamber.
You guys disagreeing so badly about stuff right now.
We do.
Really? Okay, who's calling who stupid?
I had a fight with
Do you call each other stupid?
20 minutes, whatever, a couple hours ago.
Is called me an idiot.
Do you call each other stupid and idiots?
On certain
yes, we did. Yeah. Who gives a shit? Yeah. I called P-Mars called me a retard. I called him, I can't remember, so whatever.
I don't care about what P-Mars talks about.
Yeah, but there you go. It's not an echo chamber.
I'm talking about
the
people who are talking.
He could have banned me. Like,
right? So you and Lewis call each other stupid all the time, eh?
Kivets just comes in here and says shit that everybody disagrees with, and we all end up yelling at each other, and then we're still good friends.
And we're still friends.
Oh, you're just good friends, huh?
We are. Yeah. I love Cappy.
Are you really?
Even though I think he's a moron. Yeah.
Yeah. So fuck you.
I literally disagree with everything Kathy says. No, seriously, Grim. I disagree with nearly everything Kathy says. He's always trying to convert me to his weird religion thing, and I always take the piss. Do you know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, I still like Kathy. I like people who can disagree with me and then still be fine. That's actually the most important thing I've learned.
But Cat Earth, I can disagree with you and we can still be fine. It's just when people call me, well, you're going to call me stupid and shit. That's not just disagreeing with me. That's insulting me. Now we have a different problem, motherfucker.
Okay. I haven't had the feeling to call you that. But if you carry on.
Stupid things, he's going to ask you questions about it. That's what he said. He didn't call you stupid.
Yeah, presupposing that the things I'm saying are stupid is an insult automatically, too.
Well, no, it's not. Because I say that to everyone.
Presupposing that what I'm saying is stupid and you're just a fucking ignorant cunt doesn't mean that I'm the one who's fucking stupid.
You're calling me a dumb bitch again, you're calling me a dumb bitch.
Well, you are a dumb bitch.
You want to complain about respect.
You keep saying
straw
man arguments.
Yo, bitch.
You keep creating. I'm not asking about your respect. You ain't showing no respect, nigga. Shut your fat mouth, bitch.
You are scum.
Give a fuck about what you're saying, you scumbag bitch.
Fuck you forever, dude.
Really, stay online.
Get the fuck out of my room, bitch.
You get the fuck out of my room, bitch.
This is my room. Get out.
Really? It is actually Q's room. It's Q's cubicle. Saying. Q's cubicle.
Don't
talk about fucking respect.
Shut your fucking whore mouth.
You don't know what fucking
respect is. Oh, mate. Come on, mate.
I'm only kidding, dude. I don't give a fuck about what you're whining about.
You ain't kidding. That ain't no fucking
No, I'm not kidding with you. I'm just kidding by doing it. I'm not mad. I just think it's funny that you keep on fucking reacting to it, you slut. Slow down,
bitch. Let's be real.
Let's talk about.
I know. You're trying to trigger me. You're the one getting triggered over it.
Let's talk about Buzz Aldrin.
Who's being triggered? You're being triggered. That's why you're calling me a dumb bitch.
Yeah, that's why.
And it's justified for me to be triggered when I'm disrespected by a bitch like you.
Oh, yeah. You see a bitch, slap her.
It's totally okay for me to be offended right now because you just call me a dumb bitch. But what did I do to you?
Because I'm honest about my insults and you're just a sneaky, conniving little cunt with yours.
Expecting everybody to respect you because you're a grown man. You don't even act like a grown man.
Making straw man arguments about how somebody needs to behave and shit all the time. And you think that somebody's not going to get tired of that shit?
You get all paranoid and
how about this? A biker slap to the back of your fucking head, bitch. Shut up.
Threaten me. Keep threatening. Keep threatening.
I think you should get a room together.
Why don't you come over here and try it?
You two need to get a room together and work it out.
Fuck you, Dan.
Yeah, I didn't say I was going to, bitch. I said you need one.
I fucking hate that shit, dude. Fuck you, Dan.
Fuck you.
Listen. Look, we're all showing each other a lot of disrespect. But Grim, the thing is, you know, you're 1 second you're saying, don't say that to me, and the second you're acting the same way back. So it's kind of like,
you know, why not, right?
Well, why not?
Sit there and take it up the ass.
No, but that's
fair. I'm gonna start fucking too.
I
fuck somebody back.
I get you. That's what you're trying to do, but it's not going to convince anyone of your argument. So you got to decide at some point.
I'm thinking that's my objective. What the fuck is your problem? I already told you that ain't my objective.
My problem is every time you're in a room somewhere, you're talking about fucking electric universe.
It's the same dipshits. That's why. The fuck you think? They just come to the room I'm in over there. They'll come to another room. It's the same dumb motherfuckers, dude.
Dude, I will never open... Look, you know there's two things I never want to talk to you about. Jesus,
you never see them come over to my fucking shit and have an actual debate where they can, you know, have an actual discussion with me about it.
Motherfucker.
Right.
Why you
think never see them do that. Fuck you, loudmouth.
Why doesn't anybody want to come talk to you?
Because it's boring.
My people, I'm talking about your arguers. None of you arguing fucks come over to argue.
Sounds like it ain't the world's fucking problem.
I'll argue with you.
Yeah, I got 2,000 subs, you dumb bitch, and they'll come over and party with me anytime I fucking want them to.
Grim, what is this?
Yeah, I like to go in places where people actually want to have a discussion.
You're not making me feel bad about myself because you can go talk to other people. I prefer it if you would.
Yeah, I know you would.
Grim. This is another problem, right? I'm saying like you need some sort of authority to talk about this stuff while you keep making appeals to authority. So you should understand what I'm saying, because you said to Lewis he's not old enough. You've said, oh, you know, I know I've got 2,000 subs or whatever.
No, not old enough to not know. I'm not old enough to be respectful. But he needs to be respectful to his elders. I'm twice his age.
Dude, you're a hypocrite.
No, you don't, dude. Why should I? Okay, if Hitler was alive today, he'd be a lot higher than my age. Would I have to respect him? I mean, do you see what I mean? Like, no,
really?
I'm not.
Am I Hitler? Really, bro? No. Really? I'm Hitler now?
No,
come on, man.
You've taken that the wrong way. I'm giving an example.
You don't got any home training either.
Listen, do you want to listen to what I'm saying?
Your parents didn't train you, right, man?
You know what it is? Because Grim, he respects the hell out of George because George is just older than him, even though George doesn't agree with him.
Right.
Right, that's why I didn't call George any names.
Just because George is older,
he called me names.
I've called George a lot of names. He deserves it.
Yeah, my point is a motherfucker who's being respectful to you and is older than you. You shouldn't just say he's stupid or fucked up.
Grim, how old are you, Grim?
I'm in my mid-40s.
That's like a
You shouldn't just talk to people with that kind of disrespect.
I was hoping I was older than you.
Yeah, and I'm in really good shape, too.
You are, mate.
Yeah, and I don't mind cracking heads.
Nobody cares, dude. You know,
Yeah,
you want to beat up on the woman here. We know. The only one you threaten with physical violence here is the woman.
Fuck you. I said you need a biker slap to the back of your head, you dumb cunt. I didn't say I would do it.
No man, you threatened the woman. Shut up.
Oh, yeah, I threatened to spank Lewis's bottom, didn't I?
To come over here and crack my
Lewis
head
needs a
open.
fucking spanking. And I didn't threaten to come over there. You're a liar.
Open, bitch.
You liar, bitch.
That's the only one you threatened with violence is a woman because you're such a big man. You want to beat up on a woman.
He said you needed it. He didn't say he was going to do it.
I didn't ask you.
I don't give a fuck what you're lying, bitch. So you don't have to ask me.
Who's that?
Boom.
I didn't ask you nothing.
Oh my God. Muay Thai right upside the head.
You threaten a woman because it makes you such a big man to beat up a woman. You beat up your wife too when she gets out of line, when she don't want to hear about Electric Universe. You smack her.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You don't believe in Electric Universe, baby?
I bet you do. I bet you she
Come over here and get that whooping.
She blatantly agrees
lame as
for an
fuck,
easy life,
dude.
though. Let's be real.
You're a lame scumbag, dude.
It's like all the partners of flat earthers just agree with it, just to shut.
I know. You got daddy issues too. Your daddy beat you.
That'd be a good horror movie, actually. Someone trapped in a relationship to do with the electric to do with the Electric Universe.
Flat Earth would be because the Earth's not flat. Electric Universe. None of us really. This is the funny thing, right? Electric Universe. Let's be real. Not me, not any of us, not Grim can fucking talk about it because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But when it comes to flat Earth, well, not really, dude. Because this is what I'm saying. What qualifications have you got? Because all you've said, it's not bullshit. All you've brought to us is that there's more other people that have qualifications. That doesn't mean you know what you're talking about. So you're listening to the words of someone else and assuming that you agree with their their sort of authority, basically. You know what I mean? You're saying, well, these guys have authority, so I believe them, but that doesn't mean they have any authority that we can believe.
I actually understand. I actually understand the electric mechanisms, and I'm reading the data, and I'm able to interpret that data through the eyes of a circuit theorist instead of just some fucking lame ass fucking bashing rocks together.
Do you know what I really feel like? If you did,
yeah, I do. I understand. I'm an electrician, dude. So I understand circuit theory. I understand plasma physics. Look, I understand magnetism.
I'm an electrician.
And I know how the electric fields and magnetic fields behave together.
Are you actually an electrician? Are you actually an electrician?
Yes, I actually am an electrician. I have secondary and high voltage connections as well.
Can you change the light bulb?
Could you?
No, I run congruent transformers and I hardwire fucking 15,000 volt transformers together, dude.
Right. So that sounds good. It sounds like you are an electrician. But say you're an electrician, does that give you the qualification to talk about the changing the whole of physics?
Because it gives me the qualifications to recognize what I'm talking about when I see magnetic fields and how they operate with electric currents, and then I can visualize and be able to recognize what I'm seeing in the cosmos as that, especially that it's made from the same materials. And now that we know that we've measured these charge densities in particular areas where it was thought to be neutral, we realize it's not neutral, then why isn't the theory changing on the mainstream side yet? Because this is all new shit.
Because it needs more people with authority to come up and say, look, this is exactly why it works, to convince other people.
Yeah, but they have been, actually. See, that's the thing. What's really weird is I can give you my plasma cosmology playlist, what is it called? The Google Drive thing from it. I actually have a conference from NASA.
Yeah, okay,
it's not a playlist. It's a conference from NASA, and it from 1986, where they were talking about this shit. Like they already shit
and it's not gone anywhere, has it? Since 1986, it's not gone anywhere.
Yeah, but it has more data.
What's the reason? Because Flat Earth has a better conspiracy behind it. What's the reason to hide this stuff?
Misinterpretation.
So it's just people misinterpreting. So you're basically saying people who are smarter than you, who've done more work in this area, are just misinterpreting stuff. That's what your claim is, basically.
Yes.
Like the flat earthers. Yeah,
yes, because I'm not the one who figured it out. So for you to compare it to me is a vacuous. You don't need to compare it to me. I'm not the one. No. You're misreading into what I said. I'm not the one, the architect of the electric universe theory. No,
I get it. No, 100%
right.
Get it. Yeah.
I'm not the architect of the electric universe theory. So there's no reason to there's no reason to compare the smarter than me people. There's no reason for that, because the people who did discover it, those people are
so you
not
don't
smarter than those
Grim.
people.
Well, you don't know. If people who are smarter than you are a judge of how smart they are compared to other people, because they're all smarter than you, so you can't judge it.
There's a difference between being smart and just having a different perspective. No, there is. Right. Have you heard about the kid in the fire truck in the bridge that fell on the fire truck, and they had the jaws of life out there, and they were trying to get the guy out of the fucking out of the truck, and they couldn't get the guy out of the truck, and the little kid walked up and said, "Did you try flattening the tires?"
Yeah, but that's got nothing.
All the grown-ups fucking running around with all the shit that nobody flattening the tires.
I've never heard of that, but like, if
my
it's
point
true,
is,
it's
somebody
really
with
a
a
lot
different
simpler.
perspective can walk right up and fucking fix your whole Rubik's cube.
Yeah, but it's a complete different Oh, okay.
The thing is like every day.
No, Grim. Yeah, blah blah blah.
Yeah, no, that's what you're doing though. I'm just copying you. You know, you're like,
blah blah blah.
He tells you it's you.
Yeah, but
What's up, nippleheads? What's up, nippleheads? What's up, Cat Earth? How you doing, man?
What's up, bro? Yeah, not bad. I mean, I wish I wasn't talking about Electric Universe, but it's better than Flat Earth. It's definitely better than Flat Earth.
I'll be right back.
No, but you did just go blah 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 while I was trying to answer.
Well, no, because you said, well, no. Of course you were going to say that.
You can't say well, no. Why can't you say well, no?
Instead of listening to my point, which I can't even remember anymore, you just went. And to me, that just shows someone who doesn't really know what they're talking about. Because if you were trying to challenge me,
immediately after I said it.
I had a question. I literally had it lined up from what you were saying. I was listening to you, and I had a and you didn't let me finish it. And this is the point. If you were trying to challenge me on the Bible, bro, I'd really want to hear what your counterpoint is, so I could destroy it. That's the whole point. So if you're not going to listen to what I'm saying, then how are you going to argue against it?
Are we talking about the Bible now?
No, we're not going to talk about the Bible, but that's the point I'm making. If you were trying to get me on that, right, I would really want to hear what you're saying so that I could debunk it. So
I'm not a Bible thumper, so I'd be debunking.
No, you're a Bible basher. No, yeah, but you're against it. That. Oh my God, it's pointless talking to you, dude. And this is the thing: if you can't understand basic conversation, if you can't follow a basic conversation how it works, why should we believe you on anything you're saying?
Yeah,
you can't even listen.
Whatever. Right,
you are, Grim. You are sitting here going, I know, I've understood it, I understand this, I see it, but you don't.
Yeah, but I do.
Well, okay, you do.
Wait, you don't like that I do, so you can claim that I don't?
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm trying to dig into what you know, and then you just get offended by Lewis asking you.
Well, I'm not sure you're trying
to get offended by me. Well, I am.
For you to dig into what I know,
what I'm doing.
Your limited questions wouldn't be a good way to do it. That would be like telling an artist, I want you to draw me a little house to show me how good you can draw, instead of letting the artist tell you about that.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Let the artist draw.
Isn't it? Okay, Grim, if there's someone sitting there going, I'm the best painter in the world, I go, all right, paint me my house. And they go, nah, blah, blah. Then I'm going to think they're full of shit, basically. You can't even draw my house.
You missed my point entirely, didn't you?
Not really.
Yeah.
Go on, what's your point then?
My point is, you don't say, here, I want you to draw this to an artist.
Why not? If you want them to prove their credentials, if you want to prove a credential, I am getting it, Grim.
No,
if you're going to sit there and tell me I'm the best artist in the world, I'll say, draw me something. Oh, no, I'm not going to draw anything. I don't have to draw anything. Well, then I don't have to believe you're an artist if you can't even do some art in front of me.
Right, you let him draw what he's going to draw. You don't just tell him, here, draw this and make it like this and like that.
Well, no, why not?
You don't fucking draw it for him, do you?
That's a stupid analogy. Of course I will. I would say, draw my face.
You don't draw it for me either, then.
And if they say, I'm not a character.
Your line of questioning isn't the proper line of questioning for a good explanation of the plasma cosmology.
Well, how would you know question is, Grim, when I get 2 words
because
out,
you're very limited, I know that already.
Oh, right, so you're making
I'm going to presuppose that you're limited.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I'm presupposing on you, Grim, that you're limited. And,
and the way
I've already
done it to you first.
The way you don't want to answer questions and the way you don't want to listen to the end of a question, it just proves the point I'm making. And that's what I'm trying to say to you. If I knew what I'm talking about, I would listen to your
that's a correlation argument.
Whatever, mate. It's basically me. It's a
multiple things can be happening there. You're not just going to say, "Oh, Bill, because this happened and you didn't say black, then that means that you're an idiot."
You don't know what I was going to say because you cut me off in 2 words.
You don't even know what you were going to say.
I can't now. No, it's gone way.
Yeah, I know. So don't get on to me about not knowing what you were going to say, nigga. You don't even know what you were going to say.
You interrupted me. I would have fucking know. I would have finished my question. I wasn't just going, "Yeah, well," and then said nothing.
Oh, I'm sure you weren't. If you weren't, then you'd have had a better question. I guess it wasn't that important. You can't even remember.
What my question is? No, because I don't even remember what you were saying in the first place. My main line of questioning.
So your question was in the lines of, well, how do you know? How do you know there are electric currents in space? And I was going to say, well, because the IBX mission, the Voyager 2.
You just watch YouTube. Let's be real, bro.
YouTube videos. No, you're absolutely correct.
Most people, no. Other stuff on the internet. Most people here, and this is my problem.
Absolutely incorrect.
Is that let me finish my point. Most people here are on the internet and everything.
That's a straw man argument.
What is my argument, Grim?
Most people here get on the internet and watch YouTube videos and think they learned something from YouTube videos.
Yeah. No,
that's your
wasn't
argument.
My point. No, it wasn't. Right. So now
and that's a straw man argument because I'm not most people here.
Grim.
Most people here are not familiar with the Thunderbolts project, are they?
No, you got it wrong. Can I finish my argument? You completely got it wrong. You were wrong. No, you were wrong.
Liar. I had it right.
No, I'm not a liar.
Of course you're just going to lie and say something
else. Let me finish my argument, and I think you'll find it's very consistent with everything else I've said tonight. My question to you, and the problem with people watching this stuff on the internet, is no one gives a shit anymore about the credentials of the people telling them stuff. People in the fucking years ago would actually, there'd be all kinds of mad people on the street chatting shit to you. You go, why should I listen to that? You know, if you're a fucking tramp sitting on the street telling me the world is this and that, why should I listen to you? What's the reason? Well, there you go. So you got it wrong. Grim, not only did you get my...
Well, look, man, you don't have any credentials. Why the fuck do I have to listen to you?
But is that exactly... I'm not...
Yeah, but you don't even have any credentials. Why the fuck do I have to listen to you?
I don't need a credential to ask the question.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I'm asking you why I should listen to you.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, why would I be concerned to listen to somebody who has no credentials?
I'm not asking you to listen to me. I'm asking you to prove to me why I should listen to you. Are you?
I never even said that you did have to listen to me. Remember, we went over this 7 times already. This is the 7th time I told you I don't give a fuck what you think.
That's fine, Grim. That's fine, Grim. Then you can shut the fuck up about electric.
No, I don't have to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
you can shut the fuck up.
Are you a child?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you talk about being a grown. You trying to talk about being a grown man.
Oh, you can tell somebody to shut the fuck up, and they tell you back to shut the fuck up, and then you're going to call them a child, and they say, well, you're a child for saying that I'm a child.
So you can finish my sentence.
No, you're being a baby. I'm rubber, you're glued. Bounce off me and sticks back at
you. You just got wrecked. You thought you knew what I was going to say, and you got it completely
I'm rubber, you're glue.
Yeah, and now you turn into a child. You got what I was going to say, Grim, completely wrong. No, you got it completely wrong, Grim. You got it completely wrong. You thought you knew what I was going to say.
Except for there's electricity in space, and it's all plasma.
Well, why should we believe you, Grim? What do you know?
Cry about it all day long.
What is your job? Your job is an electrician, Grim. That doesn't make you a fucking physicist.
Shut up, hooker.
It doesn't make you a physicist, Grim. You're an electrician, bro.
Never said it was.
You know what?
Why do you keep on saying things like that? Like, do you think it bothers me that you're strawmanning me and saying stuff like that?
I'm not strawmanning you, Grim. I'm asking for your qualifications.
You do not have my qualifications. Let's ask Socrates what college he graduated from.
We don't even know if Socrates is real, Grim. I mean, it's a stupid question.
Well, but the Bible's real, isn't it?
Well, it's a real book.
Well, I guess Socrates, it's a real boy.
Yeah. Well, no, but what are you saying, Grim? You're literally jumping.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta sell a pound of weed real quick. I gotta make a quick $2,500. Takes me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
That gives you so much credibility.
Yeah, customer's coming through the driveway right now, so he's at the gate at the camera right now. Give me a minute.
You're selling bud to your neighbours, bro. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm selling some bud to my neighbours, bro.
It kind of pisses him off that I can make that much money in a heartbeat.
Selling bud to his neighbours.
You know how much money, dude. You don't know us. And we don't feel the need to tell you because we don't feel the need to like prove that we're so greater than everybody else.
That's a good point.
We're not little men who are intimidated by everybody and everything.
I think that could be true. What's your
He left.
I'm 8'3".
His wife's
got
110 pounds.
He's a
110
half
pounds,
inch taller than
8'3".
me. That's
I'm
what
8'3".
he told me.
Did he say he could do 250 push-ups a day or something?
He said he could do them in 2 minutes.
Whatever. 2 minutes? How fast would that be? I need to check that.
She's a lying cunt. Don't listen to her, dude.
I thought there's some sexual tension between you guys.
No, she's lying. I didn't say that shit. I said I can do 225 sit-ups in a sitting, or push-ups in a sitting.
Violence, and you call me names. You must be really scared of me. That must be why.
Yeah, I must be.
How strong you are.
Friends.
No, 2 push-ups a second. You could probably do 2 push-ups a second. But 2 push-ups a second is not going to help you, Grim. It's not actually very effective.
It's going to help.
Again, she's just a liar, dude. No one said that. She's the only one who ever said that.
Being recorded, Grim.
You're better off doing like 2.
Yeah, good thing it's recorded too, because you're a dumb bitch liar, dude. You can check it out for yourself. I also have it recorded.
For no fucking reason.
Right, rewind that shit and listen.
Recorded.
I really don't like how much he's fucking insulting me like this.
It's alright.
Grim, you could, perhaps, I didn't mean to address.
It's not right.
Disrespectful, dude. I don't want to sit here and be verbally abused any further.
So mute him.
I legitimately tried to look into what he was saying to educate myself on it. I made a mistake because it's hard to hear when everybody's talking over each other, and I got fucking turned into being called a dumb bitch the rest of the time every time I open my mouth. And I legitimately tried to look up what he said. I even posted it in here. And he said, look, Lewis, she's trying to help you out. She posted a link. And now I'm a dumb bitch. And I don't understand. It's like the motherfucker's bipolar. And I'm not going to sit in here and be verbally abused the whole fucking time. And this dude's just the only one who's going to have any conversation. And every conversation is a fucking argument.
Yeah. That's what I hate about this.
I'm done with this guy and his personality. That sucks.
I hate all this shit when people come in, they're contrarian, take the entire conversation up, and they're just basically acting like cunts for hours and hours until they get bored, and then they just leave. And it's just, that's what I hate about this whole community is that shit. It's just like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to hear about your electric universe, Grim, because you don't know what you're talking about, and you've got no reason for me to believe you know what you're talking about. If the best you've got is, I'm an electrician, then I'm just going to laugh at you. I'm sorry. I've got loads of electrician friends who don't fucking believe in electric universe or give a shit, or even know about it, or can even understand it. So being an electrician does not give you a fucking qualification to talk about physics. Sorry. But yeah, no, that's not a custom electricians. It's just like, come on, let's be real. Like, you need to learn a lot more before you want to take down modern physics. A lot more. And it's no different than the flat earthers who sit there and talk like they have any authority when then most of them are just stoner. No, I don't care if he's listening. Like, it's just a bunch of people who are just fucking smoked too much weed and just got too into their fucking YouTube shite. And that's all it is. Do you know what I mean? He's just like tied his mask to these colours. And unfortunately, just like a flat earther, he's put his mask so firmly to these, he's tied his colours so firmly to this mask that he can't give it up because it would look really embarrassing for him to say at this point, oh, do you know what? I really looked into it and electric universe is wrong. It's never going to happen. Just like Jaren will never admit the Earth's not flat. He knows very fucking well he's wrong. So he knows very, very well he's talking about. And this is also why Grim is getting so angry about it, is because he knows what we're saying is true. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And there's no reason for us to listen to him, and really no reason for anyone to humour him. Because he's not even nice about it. If he was trying to preach in a nice way about electric universe, you'd be like, all right, Grim. But kind of how Dan does with Flat Earth. It's just like, well, okay, Dan. But do you know what I mean? But you're going to be rude about it. Oh, fuck, should we listen?
All right. You guys want to watch a movie tonight?
I might when I get back. It'll be way better than Netflix. What movie would it be?
I'm not sure.
I gotta run.
I'm in the middle of watching Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
Oh God, fuck.
Yes, and I love it. I love it.
You love it?
Me and my wife love it, actually. Matthew just died, and it's we're kind of trying to get over it in the household right now.
It is. Yeah, if you like that show, it's pretty emotional.
Really?
Got me right in my cockles.
It's a very good drama. Yeah.
Cat, don't tease me, man.
Nah, mate. Like loads of people in this country love it. It is from this country. So people love that shit.
I told my wife that we got to start watching things outside of this country, or at least.
Well, there's not much to watch, to be fair. But you should watch The Raid, bro. It's a sick film, and The Raid 2 in there.
I'm taking.
Don't watch it with your missus.
Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah, I want to know what else I should watch, so I'm making a list of other things I should watch outside.
Wait, watch Extras, Ricky Gervais. That's sick. Watch. Oh, fuck knows, man. I haven't watched TV for so many years. I don't know what's good in this country. Right, I'm going to go back to the pub. Oh, it's going really, really, really well. But other than the fact that I'm well overworked, I haven't had a day off. I've got a day off on Monday, but I haven't had a day off for like well over a month and a half. And the thing is, I get so pissed up and then still have to go to the work next day. So it's just taking its toll on me.
What time just to work in the morning?
10, but I have to get up at 7 every morning to get ready because I've got to do a bit of exercise, got to have my nice breakfast. Do you know what I mean? It takes a few hours, like, get myself ready. But
you can have a few drinks then.
It's yeah. I'm gonna I need to go back in the pub because I think everyone's looking at me like, why are you over here like chatting shit? But it was just quite interesting, so I thought I'd come in. But
yeah,
but
that was quick, right?
Let's talk about your kebab diet.
No, I've still been doing the kebab diet, and I have been losing weight. I actually measured myself this morning. I was like, oh my god, like weighed myself, sorry, and I've actually lost weight eating kebab meat. Obviously, I didn't eat the bread, but I've been eating a lot of kebab meat. This worked, but I definitely got the keto flu that they were talking about. I know I was taking the piss out of Kathy, but I was like, fuck, man, like I actually am really run down, and apparently it's because it's so hot and I haven't drunk enough water. So I've pumped myself full of water today. Really important. I don't care. Fuck that. Water. I just drunk some fucking water, right? And I feel a lot better. So, like a lot of water.
You guys find out? Have you guys heard that water isn't H2O? It's not hydrogen and oxygen? Yeah.
Oh, no way.
I want to look into it. That's the new big thing, baby. You guys aren't into the new stuff?
Is that the Peter and Peter thing?
Yeah, it's a Peter and Peter thing. Yeah, Pete and Peter.
I'm really not into the ramblings of men anymore. I mean, it's kind of what I'm saying to Grim. It's like, why should I even listen to this? And why is anybody listening to you, man? Like, if you were on there was no internet, you couldn't make the channel.
I don't care if you listen to me or not, dude.
Yeah, Graham, I'm making a point, so just wait a second.
Yeah, but you're making a fucked up point.
No, well, I don't give a shit.
You keep on acting like somebody wants you. Like, I need you to listen.
Grim, do you know how Discord works? We all talk, and we all fucking listen to each other. So just shut the fuck up for 2 seconds, right? This is
we all listen to each other.
Oh, you can't do it, can you? You're so triggered, Grim. You can't even shut up for 2 seconds.
I'm so triggered, man.
You're such a narcissist.
So there's a link down here below for everybody who wants to give a shit.
You are a massive. No, you're a massive narcissist. Because you can't hear other people talk. You can't.
You're also a narcissist.
No, not possibly. It's not as bad as you.
You think as yourself as an authority.
No, I don't, Grim. Yeah. I'm just giving a point. And if you can refute it, I'd be happy for you to refute it. But the problem is, you can't refute it. Do you know why you can't refute it, Grim? Because you are too stupid to even listen to a fucking point. You're too fucking stupid, bro. To listen to. You could. No. You need to pay attention, Grim.
No, you're calling people stupid and stuff, but you really don't even have an argument against what I'm saying.
No, Grim. No, Graham. You have no argument to support what you're saying.
You have an appeal to an authority.
No.
I don't need that. I don't care about your issue.
Yeah, that's it. And if
you your premise is a logical fallacy, sir. And I wish you could know that.
If you let me finish my point,
unfortunately,
if you let me make
you're too narcissistic to understand.
If you can control, I'll listen to you.
You can just control yourself for a moment.
Grim, I've literally. Oh yeah, and you can't let me.
Yeah, if you could just control yourself for a moment and stop being so narcissistic.
You want to know what the problem is?
You might learn something.
Grim, you hit the nail on the head.
You know you hate the shit out of me, right?
Grim, I don't. I really don't.
Sure you do.
You are so irrelevant.
That's the problem. It's,
no, you're so irrelevant.
The information that I'm talking about.
Mute him.
Something about me that you don't like.
You're so irrelevant. Listen, because you talk shit. That's what I don't like.
Right. Oh, I talk shit. Oh, isn't that sweet?
Kathy
I talk shit.
Right.
So what you do is not talk shit. You don't.
No. I tell you. No,
only
I
talk
about stuff
shit,
I don't
right?
understand. I don't talk about shit.
Oh, no.
So
I
let me
understand
finish my point.
fully.
Grim, let me finish my point. My point is... No, I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to say it whether you listen or not.
Okay, you go ahead.
You basically got it.
Okay, you go ahead first then.
No, I'm going ahead now. If you
now you.
Literally what you said was exactly true. I have a problem with appeal to authority. That's exactly what I'm saying to you. You can't even let me finish, can you? You literally can't shut your mouth. You are so fucking bad. You can't even.
Oh, you don't like it? I agree with you.
Listen. No,
yes, you do have an appeal to an authority.
No, but you can't shut up for 2 seconds. So what I'm saying is, yes, I have a problem with what you're saying. What you're saying, Grim. My problem is an appeal to authority. My problem is
your logical fallacy is appeal to authority.
You can't shut up, can you, Grim? You are so pathetic and narcissistic. You can't shut up. So what my problem is yes, my problem is appeal to authority. I think you should have some fucking authority before you start trying to change the whole of fucking modern day physics.
Well, between me and you, buddy, I am an authority over you.
So that's it. And
between me and you, I'm an authority.
I tell you what, you're the one with the problem because you can't even listen to someone else talk for more than 2 words without saying something. You're a narcissist.
Really? How many words was that?
You're a pathetic narcissist. About 4.
Okay, that's more than 2, isn't it? You fucking liar.
Oh, there you go.
It was more than 2.
You're just
trying to be funny or whatever.
You have embarrassed yourself. So
we're laughing.
Continue talking and embarrassing yourself.
Just mute him.
Continue thinking you're not mental. No, he's right, because you are close to getting muted by everyone. You are close to getting muted by me.
What's your problem with the electric universe?
I don't care about the electric universe. My problem is...
so what's your problem then?
Okay, Grim, what's my problem with you talking about the electric universe? What is my problem? What is my problem? Tell me. I've been really explaining it quite clearly.
Because I don't have a PhD.
No, you don't have any authority. You have no authority. I think it's a pretty good authority.
Which someone who's not means I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think you need to amputate your leg because you've got a sore ankle. I might think, well, why would you think that?
Good thing I'm not taking your advice. That's all I got to say about that.
Exactly.
I don't care.
That's exactly what I'll say to you, Grim. Good thing I'm not taking your advice because you are full of this shit. You're just a guy who smokes too much weed and sits on the internet all day.
Right, except I actually show papers.
I
actually show papers and data to support what I'm talking about.
No, you're right.
Have you guys heard The Wonderful World of Jehovah?
You could actually see for yourself, yeah.
No, you should explain it to me. No, you should explain it to me, Grim. If you understand it, you should be able to explain it, but you can't. You just get angry, I have. You get upset, and you're like...
Earth, don't lie and try to tell people I've never explained it to you before.
This whole conversation, which has been recorded, is my proof, so just go back and listen. Well, you couldn't
proof of what? That's the whole issue. You've never made a claim.
No, I don't need to make claims.
Okay, well then your claim is that I'm just stupid and you don't like what I'm saying.
No, yeah. My claim is
wow.
For what you can do and how you can say it, but there are no rules for him.
No rules for Grim.
And you can't know the rules. He's going to invent the rules right after you do something he doesn't like.
Except for the many videos and many papers and all the data that I've shown.
Prove it, Grim. Prove it. You can't. You're talking shite.
Prove what? What would you like me to prove?
If you're so fucking clever, Grim, if you know so much, why are you bothering talking to me? Because that's my other thing.
I'm not even saying all of that.
This is your narcissism.
Look, if you're such an astronaut, listen, if you're such an astronaut, why are you talking about flat Earth?
I'm not. It's nothing to do with astronaut.
You're not an astronaut. Right, and I'm not saying that I'm Mr. So Clever either.
Oh my God, you're basically one video away from being a flat earther, Grim.
This is what I'm saying.
You think I need to be an astronaut. No,
you're being irrational.
If you think I need to be an astronaut, if you think I need to be an astronaut to prove the Earth's not flat, you don't understand the argument. So
right, thank you. And if you think you need a PhD to know how an electric circuit works, then you're an idiot too.
No, I didn't say that. I said if you want to overturn physics, modern day physics, you should know about physics.
We're not turning it over. We're using it.
If you want to overturn basic perspective,
not turning, not overturning it. Not same argument. Not overturning anything.
You don't understand perspective. Like
what do you think's happening here in the electric universe? Do you think we're trying to present some sort of a new physics that doesn't exist?
You are a fucking retard. Who
Really?
just literally smokes weed.
You think the electric universe is proposing a new set of physics that doesn't exist?
I don't give it. No. I don't care. I care about you.
Well, you just basically made that claim, and I'm trying to decipher whether or not if that's your true belief.
No.
No. What?
No. That is the claim I'm making.
No. What's your claim then?
That you're a retard.
Okay, so no. That's all you have?
Yeah, because you.
So when we fundamentally boil down your argument, I'm just a retard, and that's your argument.
Yeah, basically at this point, and until you prove to me why I should listen.
Basically at this point,
don't expect me to listen to you. If you can't prove why I should listen to you, why should I listen to you? That's a very sensible point of view, Grim. I'm not
I
going to
didn't know
listen to
you were
any
supposed to prove to somebody why they should listen to them. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Prove to me why I should listen to you.
Yes.
Wow.
That is the point. That is the point I've been trying to make.
I can't prove to you why somebody should listen to you or somebody. That's just ridiculous.
That's why I won't listen to you. Because you can't even prove why I should listen. If you can't even prove why I should listen to you, you're fucked. That's basically it. That is the point I've been making to you. You have no credentials, Grim. If you can't prove to me why I should even listen to you, you're telling me you're an electrician who grows and sells weed. That is not a good qualification for me to listen to you about anything. In fact, that's more reason for me to think you're a paranoid, delusional fuckwit because you smoke too much weed.
Yeah, but I'm actually telling you to listen to Wallace Thornhill. Not me.
No, I don't care. Tell me why I should listen to you.
Because you really don't have an argument.
Mate, okay, so flat earthers can go listen to Dell. Go and listen to Eric Jabay. I don't give a shit. Like, what the fuck?
So if somebody's house is burning down and they tell you that their house is on fire, you're going to tell them, well, are you a fireman? How do you know it's on fire?
No,
you don't have a badge. It's not a real fire. Shut up. Your logic is broken, kid.
No, your logic is broken. If someone just rang you up right now and said, okay. No, I'll break your logic here.
No. It is broken.
Exactly, you're pathetic. Listen, if I rang you up,
exactly. That's exactly, you're getting mirrored.
If I rang, no, because you can't listen.
No.
So you can't listen. You won't listen to my point. If I
can't listen.
Yes, listen, Grim.
Can't listen. You can't fucking make a coherent statement.
Because you won't let me. If I rang you up, well, let me make it and prove me wrong.
Whining.
If you.
Well, you gotta. I can't even hear your voice. It's such a high pitched squeal. It's like.
Well, maybe.
Only a dog could hear that shit.
No, turn the volume up. If I rang you right now and said my house is on fire.
Sound like an old British lady.
You would believe me. Would you believe me? Okay, Grim, my house is on fire. What are you gonna do about it? Do you believe me?
I'm gonna ask you if you have a fucking badge. If you're a real fireman, I don't know how you can be an authority on knowing what a fire is. I'm gonna let your shit burn down, motherfucker.
Is it true? My house is on fire, Grim. It's on fire right now. It's on fire.
Do you have a badge? Are you a fireman?
I can't. That's not the point I'm making, Grim. Should you believe what I'm saying just because I'm saying? My house is on fire, Grim. Do you not believe me? It's on fire right now. It's burning down.
Get the insurance money.
Run!
Get the insurance for that bitch.
That's the point I'm making to you, Grim. I'm not. You are illogical here. You are being illogical because I'm trying to say, why should I believe you? If I fucking stream a video of my house burning down with my face and go, that's my house, then I'll fucking believe you. But if you just want to tell me your house is burning down,
because the guys who postulated this 100 years ago, hey, Cat Earth, you should believe me, because the guys who postulated this 100 years ago that were crazy when they postulated it have been found to be correct now that we're in the space era.
Oh, so we all accept electric universe now. Oh, okay,
so,
cool.
Yes, you should believe me because of that. At least enough to look into it on your own. Or else you can fuck yourself out of it and not learn it until it's out in the textbooks in 20 years. You can be very late to the party.
I don't care about the text. I don't care about... See, this is the thing. You're such a narcissist.
Yeah, you do care about textbooks. You just made a big old stinky poo about textbooks. Shut your mouth.
No, I didn't. You talked about textbooks. Oh my God, you're a moron.
If I'm not qualified, then it's going to be in a textbook, and then you'll be qualified when you finally read the textbook, won't you?
All the fucking scientists go, yeah, we've overturned it.
All the scientists don't do that.
Yeah, because you're.
Do you realize all the scientists don't agree that these are scientists that wrote this information about the Thunderbolts and electric universe?
No, I don't care. You
need to, because if that was your big problem, then you should have a reason to believe in, at least to look into it by now.
No. You have
people that are postulating it.
Because
they have degrees.
If if you weren't such an
It's important to you, and they have degrees.
No, it's not.
They're postulating it, so you should wonder to yourself.
What's important to me is I don't.
What's more important, the fact that I don't like Mr. Grimm, or
shite from the internet?
Yeah,
no, yeah, that's important. Why should I listen to a stoner fucking retard who does nothing but argue about Electric Universe 24/7? Why should I care? You're obviously obsessed with it. So why should I give you?
That's a weird question because who can care? Who can tell somebody why they should do something?
True, you're putting people off. If it's true,
yeah, but who can tell somebody why they should do something or not?
I'm not telling you.
What is it my business to tell you what you should be doing at all anyway?
Grimm, you do what you want, but you're extremely ineffective, and no one will live with you. This is why go, everyone takes the piss out.
Oh no, everyone doesn't do that actually.
Yeah, no, they do.
No, they don't. No, you're just trying to get along right now. You're going along to get along.
Let me tell you this. Dell has many people who believe what
he says. Yeah, right. You're going along to get along.
He does.
Dude.
He has more substance than you.
Your whole fake ass argument right now is white knighting.
Because he's got more substance than you do.
Because a little twat downstairs.
Keep trying to add on. Listen. Dell has more subs than you
overplayed her victim stance.
Therefore, we should listen to him because people are listening to him. No, they're all retards who listen to him, just like the people who listen to him.
That wasn't the reason why I brought up my subs.
And they have no proof.
I brought up the subs because I was talking about not being in an echo chamber. I could very much be in an echo chamber right now if I would like to be.
You're making an authority, just like when you said to Lewis, he's too young.
Again, you're taking what I said out of context to make a straw man argument because you're a very weak arguer.
No. All you've done is straw man.
Really? All you've done is straw man.
No, I haven't.
Not me. I keep asking for your exact argument, and you can't present one.
You won't listen to me, Grimm. That's fair enough. I've got to go back.
Because you don't have an argument.
No, I'm going to go back to the pub in a minute. No, my argument is why should I listen to you? It's been
I already told you
an hour. Yeah.
And I already told you.
Smoke weed. Yeah, because you're an electrician. That's not good enough.
Is that what I said? Is that why I said you should listen to me?
Sorry. So you've got an electrician and you've read loads online. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, is that why I said you should listen to me?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so obviously you're not paying attention.
Other people's work. No,
wow, maybe you should smoke some weed so you can have a higher cognitive function.
Oh, I smoke. But what did you say? What did you fucking say then?
I said the reason you should listen to me is because the people who postulated this idea 100 years ago have been found to be right during the space era. Verbatim.
Yeah, and that doesn't prove the electric universe.
So it's got nothing to do with what you said I said, does it?
Right. If they were proven to be completely right about the electric universe, then we'd all be living in the electric
fact
universe.
That you just said the wrong shit?
No, because you wouldn't let me finish.
Because you did.
Like I said, let me finish.
You gave the wrong reasons. You strawmanned me again.
If I just
fuck you.
I could do that. If I could cut you off after every two words, I would do the same. My point
you mean like you have
your whole argument? Listen, if my whole argument has been, why should I listen to you? Your thing is that one, I'm fucking electrician, which is pretty hilarious and showing how
it's not my answer. No, it's not my answer to you.
So the other, other one.
I just told you twice.
Can I finish my sentence?
Fuck you. They're lies.
The other part, which you've just
You're just making shit up, dude.
Well, how do you know unless you let me finish? Did you not say you're an electrician? Yes, you did.
Yeah, but I didn't say that's the reason why you should be listening to me.
Well, you did when I asked you.
But I did not say that's the reason why you should be listening to me. As a matter of fact, I said I don't give a fuck if you listen to me or not, didn't I?
You said it. You said it
8 times.
Right? You can't even remember what you're saying. Stop smoking.
No, actually, you can take the fucking shit back. You can record it, dude.
Listen, Grimm.
Take the recording back.
I mean, go back for it. Go back to it. So the other reason you said is because
first I said 7 times. Now I said 8 times.
Loads of people have been proved right from the old days. They've all been proved right. Yet they haven't because electric universe isn't proven, is it? So what other fuck are you talking about?
Well,
it's not been proven. If they've been proven, good one, Grimm, you're gay. Listen,
well, you are.
That's the whole point.
Tacky.
That's the whole fucking point.
You are being pretty kind of gay.
No, just mute him. Please mute him.
No, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave and leave the guys who've muted him to it. But that is the point, Grimm.
The Alphine wave. The Alphine waves prove it.
Yeah, Alphine waves. You've been talking about for months. No one gives a shit. Grimm.
That's right, because they were just discovered.
Talking about.
They were just discovered.
You can't even hold your own.
They were just discovered in space.
So why did I? Yeah, but does that
because
make
they were just discovered in space, March of 2017.
Oh, okay. So
so they haven't even changed the Rational Wiki about Hannes Alphine yet. He's still crazy. If you go and you read Rational Wiki, you'll find out that Hannes Alphine was crazy.
Because you're full of shit. No, you're
But if you read NASA, you'll find out that he's not crazy.
No, I really got to go to the pub now.
So it depends on how stupid you want to be. Dude, go to the pub. Shut up.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, be gone.
But the thing is, everyone else is going to mute you. And that's the,
I
that's
don't
the point.
care. I really don't care.
No, you do
I
care.
guarantee you everyone else hasn't
if you
muted.
Didn't care, you wouldn't be. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here if you didn't care, Grim. So you do care. Yeah, I mean, you're not being honest with yourself. You do care. That's why
no, I don't care. I really don't care.
Grim,
I really don't.
If you don't care, you do what
No, you don't know that, actually. You don't know what my reasons for being here are.
See you later, Grim. I'm going to go and have a nice day.
Bye. Go get drunk. Yeah, go get drunk.
All right. Whew.
This is all from enzymes, Lewis.
I know.
Just because you're
enzymes. Lewis didn't even make a point about the enzyme.
Next time, don't be challenging a grown man.
I guess not. Especially not about enzymes and mineral water. So, Steve, what is it over there? 9 or 10?
It's 10. 10.
Anyway, you are just going to sit there and try to mute somebody and pretend like that they're not talking, then nobody's going to be able to hear anybody. Then I know damn well you know I'm talking, Lewis. So you can sit there and pretend like you got somebody muted all fucking day long. I know better.
Yeah?
Are you still in the hospital?
That's why you're fucking with your cadence right now, because you know that I'm talking right over you.
Did they end up getting
out? Oh, you're going to have to get a little bit louder, I suppose, because there's no way you're going to be able to get all of that out while I'm talking.
You got to mute him, man.
No, they haven't, they haven't got the stone out yet.
Okay, so they just drained the fluid and...
They just shoved the pipe in there.
Oh, so it'll keep draining around it then?
Yeah, it'll go around it, yeah.
Okay. How's the pipe stay put? Is it just wedged?
No, it's got like 2 J's at either end. Like the pipe bends at either end. They like
it's like a fish hook.
They tighten it, and they got there's a string that runs through it, and they tighten it, and then it makes a J at either end of it to keep it in.
Oh, okay. So it just the pressure in your kidney pushes the fluid out.
Yeah, it's called a double J stent, and then there's a pipe, and there's little holes in it along it. So fluid can just run into it and then go down and run out.
Right. And so when they take it out, they just cut the string, or
why is that necessary?
They just put a camera in there, cut the string, and then the 2 ends go bloop and go straight, and then they can just pull it out.
Okay, cool.
What'd they have to do that for?
Yeah.
Kidney stone.
Oh, a kidney stone?
Yeah, that's cool. So are they waiting for a point where they can get rid of that stone?
Yeah, like in probably like about, I don't know, like maybe within a month.
Okay. What was so did they just not have the technology there to break it up?
It's just that it was infected. They didn't want to do anything with it. They didn't want to like prod around and try and get, because the stone was in the kidney, so they didn't want to like faff about with the camera and stuff, especially where there's an infection and spreading the infection around. They thought the course of action would be to just put a stent in there and then just give me antibiotics.
I thought they had like sonogram type shit.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Break that
then
up.
They can get rid of the infection and then not risk that.
I was about to go into kind of like septic shock.
Oh wow!
I was like shivering and shaking and stuff like crazy. About an hour or so before the operation, and I was having a CT scan done, and I was shaking. I was like, oh gosh.
Wow. Well, hey, good to have you back.
Fine. I've got antibiotics and all that jazz.
And damn well you don't give a fuck.
All right, cool.
At least I didn't go home with a catheter up my dick.
Yeah, just sometimes the kidney stone have to pass its way out, like through.
This one is stuck. Like this one is probably still in my kidney and it can't get down anywhere, and it's probably just it's just hanging around.
That sucks, man.
It's always my left kidney. It's never my right one. Never had a problem with my right one. Apparently there are some stones and stuff, and they have gone in there and they have done stuff with that one. But I've never had a stone.
Probably all that mineral water.
Yeah, going back to distilled water, does distilled water break down kidney stones if you drink enough distilled water?
It doesn't give you the minerals to produce the stones, but you'll get the minerals from something else.
I mean, does it leach Does it leach the?
Pure water. It might be the pure water. Maybe it will just come through and then just get rid of them. I don't know.
Well, what movie could we watch? Old one, new one.
No
idea. Thank you, Hugh. That's what I wanted to watch.
Why is it for a link? A movie link?
I thought it would help us understand.
Oh, that's a laparoscopy. That's different. That's where they physically cut open.
Oh, that's not what they're gonna do to you.
Oh no, mine is called
okay.
ureteroscopy.
Okay, I'll Google it.
Yeah, I'll Google that and throw a video of that in. Yeah.
Yeah, do that. I've actually seen a video of it, but the pipe that goes from the bladder to the kidney is extremely small, and you can barely see the entrance to it when they're doing these little camera things and going around inside the bladder. You can barely see where this pipe comes into the bladder. Yeah. I think it's because it's designed for liquid and not for like stones. Very small.
Well, as crazy as you might believe I am because of these assholes, distilled water is your best bet for kidney stone. As far as being able to pass them yourself.
Wait.
Did I find it?
And drinking distilled water is the best way to prevent yourself from getting kidney stones in the first place.
That's the one. Oh my god, that one. That is that is horrific.
Contrary to these dumb idiots about drinking mineral water and all that shit. You get your minerals and stuff from the food you eat. You don't need it in your water.
I don't know if I can watch this.
Oh my god. You watch it. You get to see a dick.
I gotta see a dick.
Shot down the dick hole. Oh my god.
This is a dick.
I'm gonna start drinking some distilled water. Definitely. I've got a distilled water machine.
Let's see the biggest thing is that I can shove down my dick hole.
It's as if these guys campaign to try and shut down particular things that are actually helpful to the population that I talk about.
That's pretty.
Like attacking me, the person who created a problem out of me, person.
That's quite a.
By not having real arguments against what I'm talking about and shit, and just saying, "Well, that's because I don't like you."
It's gonna be a lot harder to watch if you actually have a penis.
But I've had one where I was awake, but it wasn't.
There's your links that I've been supporting my arguments with links and evidence. What I'm talking about.
Camera that they kind of like put down there with like a local anesthetic kind of stuff they put in, and then you don't really feel it.
Yeah, great. Let's talk about dicks some more.
Let's talk about dicks some more. So basically, it didn't hurt. Like, and then so usually they take the stent out with like a local. They'll just like lube up your dick with some local anesthetic or something, and then they just go through there, and doesn't hurt much at all. Really, it feels weird. Feels great. Look, try it sometime, Lewis.
No. Not gonna happen.
I'm not clicking on that link. I'm not
either. I'm not either. I'm not gonna do it either.
Not recommended.
Some people enjoy that. Kind of, try it.
We could watch this movie.
People watch a lot of operational stuff.
Oh no, not that stuff. I'm talking about actually doing it.
Wait, SFW, is that safe for work?
Safe for work.
So fucking what?
Oh, so fucking what?
No, it's safe for work.
Safe for work, yeah.
Yeah, safe for work, dude.
I don't really want to watch the. Just looking at the picture, it's got spirals in it. Those are from the Freemasons.
It's really kind of stupid. Like, I'll tell you what it's about.
Probably like Die Hard or something.
No, this is like, okay, so this guy goes into a convenience store and a bunch of like terrorists or something come in and take everybody hostage. And they go through this whole big ordeal. And then when the news comes up, that guy, he says, and like the hostage part is pretty long and pretty graphic. And then, so then when they get rescued, the news comes up to him and they ask him a question and he says, so fucking what? And then it becomes like this huge fucking meme. And then like people are like killing them. It goes crazy. The world goes crazy over this meme, right? And then this other girl comes out with this other meme and the whole world changes to a whole nother insanity. And it's just like, it's pretty cool.
Oh.
It's stupid.
Why don't we just watch Die Hard 2?
I want to watch Die Hard.
You don't want to watch Die Hard 2? Is it called Die Hard 2 or Die Harder? I don't remember.
Probably. It's just easier just to call it Die Hard or Die Hard 2. Like, what's the problem with that?
Yeah. You don't want to see Die Hard 2?
The Too Fast, Too Furious, and then the Faster and the Furious.
I'd rather watch Speed.
Speed was okay.
Only because of you, Lewis.
Fucking retarded movie.
I want to see how many people thank the bus driver in the movie Speed.
Go get 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow off if
I
it goes over.
Everybody on the bus thank the bus driver, dude.
Yeah.
They
right
live.
up your alley.
Yeah.
I hope they did. Ungrateful pricks.
Rabbit.
Are we gonna watch Speed just to count how many people thank the bus driver?
Why didn't they just like get a brick?
Let's watch a shitty movie.
I mean, they could just use science to work that out. Like, work out how much like weight of a brick you'd need to put on the and then like you just have to drive a flatbed truck up alongside with a big mattress on it and a big mattress on one side. People could just throw themselves on it.
Have you seen it, dude?
No.
It's a good movie.
Okay, yeah, we'll watch it.
40-something years old.
We're gonna watch it.
But you know, then there'll probably be some old lady who like.
Yeah, it is. There's a bunch of old ladies. A bunch full of old fucking ladies and children, dude.
Yep. You already. The plot of the movie is not the worst.
Not a single passenger is an acrobat or a taekwondo master. Okay.
In which case, you'd need to like get like some sort of a can opener to open up the top of the roof of the bus. And then get a helicopter down to helicopter lift the old lady.
No,
whenever she touches anything, her leg breaks.
And if he sees you take people off of the bus, he'll blow it up remotely.
See, because this is what enlightened people talk about, you fucking idiots.
Thing,
right there. Bunch of dumb motherfuckers talking about his motive. Die Hard.
Cut it out a little bit.
Watch the stupid ass fucking movies and shit.
What you do is you get some sort of explosive around the bus, around the front of the bus. The driver jumps off the back,
shit.
and they detonate that child.
You've got to have seen Die Hard.
Fucking room full of idiots.
So then the front of the bus just goes off.
You're qualified.
So I don't know.
To argue this.
Yeah, I don't think you have.
Look, we're gonna watch Speed.
Qualifications.
Okay, when are we watching?
House is on fire.
We're gonna watch it right now. All right.
We're watching the
Are you sure it's on fire? Stick your head in there.
Can you watch?
Not right now. I'm on my phone.
Oh.
How do you watch a movie together? You watch your movies together on here?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to watch a movie with these motherfuckers.
Rabbit thing.
Yeah, you'll see.
How do you watch it together?
In like 2 hours.
I can
2
tell
hours?
who can hear me and who can't.
Okay. I mean, but are you gonna be up in 2 hours?
Yeah, I'll be up in 2 hours.
Okay, cool. I guess we'll do it in 2 hours.
Do you talk all the way through the movie as well?
Yeah, we can. We can.
Oh, actually, well, hold on. Give me a moment. Let me go set up my computer.
Yeah, Lewis will. Don't worry.
Okay, that was easy.
He'll talk all the way through the entire movie. Don't worry.
Leave him alone. He's on drugs, Lewis. He's got a tube in his dick. Leave him alone.
He's got a J splint.
Yay, dick. Said it again.
Did you watch that whole urethra?
I did.
I think she wants to fuck Lewis, who's old enough to be her youngest son.
Ureteros.
That old bitch.
Yeah, don't watch it, dude. Don't bother. You have a penis, and I don't think you can handle it.
I want to say thanks to P. Mars. He hasn't fucking server muted me.
I was already holding it looking at
shit out of these clowns.
You can't even see anything in that thumbnail. It's far worse.
This is how they win the debate. They have to mute you so that they can just pretend like they won a debate with you, even though they didn't come up with even one goddamn argument. Just, I don't like you.
Shit.
That's why Lewis is a pussy.
Don't want to think about it.
Because Lewis is a pussy to actually debate an issue. He just wants to try to play the social game. Yeah, you're better at the social game. Everybody's cooking for you.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the rabbit.
You can't argue for shit.
Discord here.
Bitch ball.
Yeah, Dan, if you want to watch, just click that link and then sign in with your Google account, and then it'll be like YouTube channels watching with us.
That's ace.
Fuck your rabbit.
But then we can still be in here to talk to each other.
Yeah.
You can go talk to
And there
kids
is a
half your
voice,
age.
and
that
actually
gets
you can have a
into
camera set up on Rabbit too, but the voice and camera system for the website
Weirdo
sucks.
bit.
The voice quality is terrible. So
Watch movies for free.
Yeah. So like you could host a room and then you could share the link and we would watch whatever you put up in the room. Yeah, it's quite a good thing for being free.
Shut up, Lewis.
Because I have to turn
Have you guys muted Grim, by the way?
Yeah,
What do you think? Take an educated guess.
That's the only way to win an argument with me is to mute.
He's still there talking in the background.
Oh, I'm still giving him hell too, right on the stream. I'm fucking Lewis up all over this stream right now, running his ass, his hole in the ass, whatever.
Have you really muted
hole in his ass?
Yeah.
No, yeah, he muted me because he literally couldn't find a reason to
I-
have an argument
like-
other than I don't like you.
Why would I want to listen to him?
You know,
why would he want to listen to me? Because then I could make fun of his ass.
Threatened you with physical violence. She is such a lying bitch.
I already you can't.
Yeah,
even have
you're a lying
conversation.
bitch. I didn't threaten you with physical violence, you
I'm
fucking
not gonna
hypersensitive
say
cunt.
things a dozen times. So
Super victim.
you can just get muted.
She done hyper victimized herself like a motherfucker, Dan. Telling you. You don't got to play the game, Dan, and act like you don't hear me.
Yeah, I can hear Grim. I can hear you, Grim.
I know, bro.
legitimately
I'm just signing into
took
that
what he
rabbit.
told me to Google and look
Fuck
up
that
that
rabbit,
person's
dude.
name.
You gonna go watch movies?
I
and
wrote
stuff,
it in there,
dumbass?
and I got that Wikipedia page, and I
I
read
might
the
do.
whole thing.
Really, these guys are stale as fuck.
And then I
really
said I
think
couldn't
that
find
they have
any
an argument
experiment
against the
other than this
electric
magnet
universe.
one. And then
Oh,
he
their
said,
argument is that, you don't have a
bitch. I
PhD.
was like, well, I'm sorry, dude.
Why would I have to
I'm
listen to you?
legitimately trying to look into what you're saying and read it.
She's a liar, dude.
We were all there.
She's a lying cunt, dude.
We remember.
Definitely.
Like, why the fuck would you be that way?
I think the points you make sound better when you are polite when you do it.
Well, maybe, but she's still a lying bitch because he never said he was gonna fucking do anything to her, so she can fuck off.
I think you meant Grim, but
Word.
I mean everybody.
Yeah, that was
really.
my girl telling you that she's a lying bitch.
It's more compelling if you're polite.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Or
I
why don't you
understand
try
when
being
people,
polite then?
You know, aren't, or like they get flustered or impatient, but you got to keep that shit in check. You know, at some point you got to realize you're responsible for the way you're talking to other people.
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever it is you think they're doing or whatever they are doing.
Oh, shut up.
Alright,
I'm so sick of people's
gonna
self-righteous
read
bullshit
this
on
book
here, dude.
Until Steve gets on. But there's the link, Dan, if you want to watch Speed.
So is this what you did? Is you came over here to turn this into a movie night or something?
By the way,
Why don't you go ahead and hop off of Discord and play on Rabbit then?
Prove it.
With your movie night shit.
Just throwing that out there.
I'm just joining up to that rabbit thing. I just want to see what it is. Movie night. Let's have a movie night and talk about enzymes throughout the movie. Yeah.
I don't even know why.
Oh God.
It's very fun. I can't even verify my address. I'll get it sorted anyway. I've got the app now, so.
Alright.
Yeah, cheers for that.
It shouldn't take too much to get it going. I'm gonna go get some water and popcorn. I'll be right back.
Well, specifically, Negalese is the enzyme I was talking about. He started bringing the straw man about mouth enzymes and shit. But here's a link right there where you can see how you can get a Negalese test, what Negalese is. I'm sure they'll explain it to you. Negalese is an extracellular matrix degrading enzyme that is secreted by cancerous cells in the process of tumor invasion.
In one eye.
Right?
Negalese.
Negalese. Hercules. Negalese. Shit. Negalese.
But we've all been muted. No, Lewis has gone to get some popcorn, hasn't he, for his movie night?
So basically, I'm actually trying to talk about real stuff, and these idiots are just like, that's not real, that's bullshit, what's an enzyme, what's a this? Just breaking up the conversation.
Come on, man, we're watching a movie now.
Being a little fucking attention whores.
Stevie didn't join the room.
Gotta be the center of the fucking tension while somebody else is talking.
Laptop's starting up now.
Go ahead, man, get the fuck out of here with that movie watching shit then.
Man, you're being Mr. Badberries.
Go ahead and mute yourself. You don't need to be in here and in there at the same time then, do you? Just mute yourself up. Doesn't matter what I'm saying.
Badberries.
Do you want to watch a movie with this, Graham?
No.
Do you want to get some movie? You want to get some popcorn and watch a movie with us?
Get some cannabis-infused popcorn and watch with us.
I saw a trailer for a good movie the other day. It was called Jurassic Games. It was like the Hunger Games, but it was like dinosaurs. And they had to survive against a lot of dinosaurs or some shit.
Right. This is what I'm dealing with. Derp.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I bet you the best thank you that the bus driver got was from Sandra.
What?
The movie.
Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
Well, make sure you guys go out and get your HIV test and your cancer fucking test as soon as possible.
Sorry, all these jokes are in poor taste.
Did you know Sandra Bullock gets a...
I hope they get an early detection for you. They'll treat you well.
You know Sandra Bullock gets a penis facial?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's a beauty treatment she gets.
I don't care. Are we going to watch a movie now?
She does want to talk about that, but just not right now.
Have you heard about it, Graham?
Absolutely.
About Korean babies?
The Korean baby urine?
Lewis muted again.
No, it's like Korean baby foreskins or some shit.
No, I heard that they would boil eggs in baby's urine. Yeah. Sounds like a pickled egg, I guess. I don't know. How the fuck do I know?
It's kind of like in the news and everything. She admitted to having all this treatment done. And like, there's been no uproar from it. It's just been like swept under the carpet as if this is like normal or something.
I don't know if it's real. But it is getting normalized to use second-term abortions, fucking GC-MAF, growth hormone and shit like that from babies. I mean, and stem cell research and all this kind of stuff where they're taking second-term abortions for the spinal fluid and stuff like that, because that's, there's the bigger the baby, the more spinal fluid, right? Derp. So they would much rather have a bigger spine to get this fluid from. They even say it in Dr. Bradstreet's papers, which is weird because I was like, while everybody's talking about GC-MAF and Negalese and the things that I was just talking about, they're all promoting how Bradstreet was killed because he was keeping a secret and blah, blah, blah. But nobody paid attention to what Bradstreet was doing. They were all promoting the use of injectable GC-MAF. And I was saying that that's actually causing a lot of the Negalese problems in the first place. And that's why a bunch of those doctors seemed like why they were being killed, because they were doing research into the actual the root cause of all of this extra Negalese. And it was from the vaccines. through the mechanism I tried to explain earlier, when the silly shitheads just really couldn't just shut the fuck up for. I don't know why people act like. Well, I know why, actually. I mean, I'm saying I don't know why, but I know why. Group affirmation shit. It's always fun.
Guess what? I know the Earth is flat.
Chicken butt.
I just got.
Research flat Earth.
Yeah, we could search flat Earth.
I'm gonna research the shit out of it. Hold on, let's see, how does an equinox work on it? Oops, I guess it broke.
It's a realm.
That didn't take long.
You know what? I think Earth is actually flat.
And what makes you think that?
Because every time I look into the sun, it just seems flat.
Me too, now that you mention it. Hey, you're right.
You're right.
I just feel two-dimensional right now.
Boy.
Everywhere you drive, it's flat. You can drive for hours on a flat surface.
Amsterdam is flat. Holland is flat.
Yeah, every time I turn around, I'm still on my tires. It's the flattest thing.
It's fucking flat, man. Sea level. It's all level.
Yeah, you know who isn't flat though? Tom Holland. Have you seen that guy's eye?
Well, I put a spirit level on it, and it was flat.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
The new Spider-Man is...
Put a spirit level on his butt, dude.
Exactly.
What were you doing? I was just... That's the spirit.
I was
gonna make a flat Earth video and be like, flat Earthers, look, this basketball is flat too, and to put a spirit level on it and just balance it on there, so it's like,
oh my god.
Remember, sharing the show increases the diversity on the panel.
Some more blacks on here.
But what
yes, it's always good to get a little diversity too, because you get these mainstream cucks like Lewis and what's their fart.
Yeah.
They're out there telling you all this bullshit, hating on every single alternative idea they can imagine you saying, because they don't even wait for you to say it. They just imagine you saying shit and then strawman the fuck out of you. Oh, ain't that right, Lewis, you little cuck? What? Keep watching Die Hard or Speed, whatever goofy ass movie you're watching.
Don't ruin his movie night.
Oh, God.
Oh, let me tell you what happens at the end.
Hey, Steve, are you back? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Did you join the...
Are you
Can I
banned?
watch a movie and live stream it at the same time?
Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a good way to get copyright. But who's live streaming?
But he's not going to watch it.
Oh, yeah, if he's not in it, if he's not watching, yeah.
Be like an audience with Pinos watching the movie.
Hey.
Lewis, mute your mic while you're eating your tampons.
Did Exodus watch the movie?
I bet you can hear Grim, won't you?
If not, then you're getting clowned on. No,
Grim, you want to watch the movie?
Oh, sure, thanks.
I mean, I'll have Grim muted whether he watches or not, but...
Really?
Can't wait to just hang out and watch a movie with you, Lewis.
All right.
It's going to be
cool.
fun.
Do you need me to repost a link, Steve?
First, hold my hand.
Oh.
Hey, Lewis, is it... Oops. Sorry, your blanket knocked over my microphone.
They try to drive you insane.
Lewis, can we both use this blanket? Cool.
What's that popcorn trick where you cut a hole in the bottom of the popcorn?
Not really a trick.
You want some of my popcorn, Lewis?
You just carry a multi-tool with you everywhere you go, and you're ready.
Your popcorn feels. It's got a good head.
Yep.
So buttery. So buttery.
All right.
Why so buttery?
It's just us three. I guess we'll be doing it. Dan, did you already check it out?
What's that? Sorry, yeah, the app. I've got it.
All right, we're gonna watch Speed. Okay. Yeah. I clicked play, so.
Bye.
Okay, I'll join you in a minute.
All right.
Mute your mic, Lewis. While you're eating your tampons, I told you.
Steve, prepare to have your mind blown.
Okay.
I'm blowing everybody.
Oh, the audio's great.
All right,
back
Steve,
when they hand drew 20th Century Fox.
See how they go along to get along?
21st Century Fox chasing the rabbit.
It's not my server. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Hey, P. Mars, are you watching this movie with them too on your on your stream?
Yep, Dennis.
What? Why are they watching a movie on your stream? Weird.
Just like deep inside the bus depot, yeah. 100 floors down, where they prepare the buses for the next working day.
You'll probably have to server mute them then if they're going to play the audio, right?
Yeah. I guess 33 is not fun. 31. Oh, look, 31. There you go. It's going down. See, we already passed 33.
Yeah. Right before the music started, we were at 33. So that's how you know.
This sounds like the music from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is Metal Gear Solid music.
Snake.
No wonder they hate this shit that I talk about. This level of interest, what would interest them is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely an authority on this shit. Well, actually, I am qualified to talk about it.
David Kriegel.
Are you qualified to talk about it?
Oh, who that is, Vegas.
That's what I'm saying.
Say the name.
I'm qualified to talk about it. It's a dumb argument.
These big names.
These are all my relatives.
Alan Mjorjnik. Mjorjnik.
Anyway.
Music composed by Mark
All right. Well, I guess
Mancina.
these assholes are not in it for any kind of a real
John
debate.
Wright.
They're just
Said that one right.
Can't debate. So
Dago Villa Jackson. Bart Kowiak. Bart Kowiak.
AP Mars.
You spelled lion wrong.
We're still going down the lift shaft. Still.
Wait, what number are we
What's
at?
with all the pussies in
3.
here?
Oh, we got 2 more floors.
Speak up and talk, even though they don't have me muted.
This is a really late.
You're just gonna let them fucking overtalk the whole goddamn Discord while they're watching a fucking movie on a different fucking app anyway?
Is that why
they could literally be talking through the other fucking app. They don't need to be fucking running this whole thing about their movie. Because not everybody wants to watch the fucking movie.
Electric Universe. Yeah, man. I don't know. I've joined up to the app, but I don't know how to connect into Lewis's server. Properly yet, but
click the original link.
Click the. Yeah.
It's just another fucking follow Lewis through the fucking bullshit again.
Oh, right, because this movie is just about a domestic terrorist who plants bombs. So, okay, that.
It's about some social bullshit.
Yeah.
Trump Jr.'s gone to inspect the basement.
Yeah, the link doesn't seem to fully work. I've got the app open, and it says search rooms, but...
Did you sign into it?
Yeah, I'm signed up now.
Okay, so then just get the link again and start over, maybe.
It's a gun.
It's a gun.
Ow! What the fuck? They live in a gun. That would be less painful. Maybe.
When your business is quiet.
You can definitely see what it is.
Maybe
people follow. They feel somebody is the authority of something, following them around.
Is the link there?
Yeah, it's weird.
It should just be Lewis Hackett. That's the name of my.
Alright.
Finally, Grim left. Jesus Christ.
Wait, I thought that if it was going up, or was it going down?
I think it was going back up now, maybe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
All right, well, they're going to die now. Oh, maybe not.
Elevators have emergency brakes on them.
Oh, they passed 33.
And then bombs go off again and then it just drops to the ground.
God.
Oh, gosh.
What button?
There's a bomb.
That guy's gonna kill people. What the fuck?
What the
what? Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
I don't think, are there hills like that in New York City?
And then San Francisco.
I'm pretty sure this is New York. Oh, this is Reeves here.
San Francisco, maybe.
This is before he learned it's all a matrix.
This is before he learned that he was actually a news presenter.
Yeah, he didn't know that he could just focus really hard and stop the bomb.
And this was after he was being all stupid with his brother and driving around in that silly.
Which one's that?
Oh, isn't it Dumber and Dumber?
Oh yeah, that.
Daniel something, right? Something Daniel. That guy's name is.
Anthony Daniels.
No, I'm talking about the character on the left. You're talking about the character on the right.
No, the white guy, dude, with blonde hair. His last name is Daniels.
He was in Newsroom.
He was in Dumber and Dumber.
Thing on HBO.
Yeah, that's the guy from Dumb and Dumber. That guy.
Something Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
Just can't remember his first name.
And the guy on the right.
Anthony Daniels.
He's on Matrix.
No, that's not his name.
They've all got throat mics. He doesn't need to shout.
Hey, what's gonna break the elevator's fall? The basement.
They just fill it with their fucking phone shit, dude.
There's a really big spring at the bottom of the elevator shaft usually, and you just gotta hope that works.
You should just fill it with
that
their phone.
Goes straight.
Gotta pay attention to the names of these floors.
All the floors have names.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look, found it.
I have this for this purpose.
It's this fucking drill, dude. Electric screwdriver, dude. For the electric universe.
It can't be.
No.
That's an electric drill.
32.
32. He undid the screws on the paneling. They got Terminator music now.
Dude, that one guy was in the Terminator. He's the one that started the whole war with the Terminators, dude.
Oh.
Because he's the one who found the pieces of the first Terminator and did all the research.
That guy got a chair for that? What?
What is his name? Like Kevin Daniels or some shit. What is his name?
He didn't need a chair to climb into that. What the fuck?
Didn't we see it in the damn credits?
Probably. It's probably on floor 21 or something.
Oh yeah, and they try and save the other lift.
Mm. Oh.
See, LAPD, dude.
I guess it's not New York.
Oh, who's gonna press?
This is the LAPD. We are experienced bomb technicians. Police get comprehensive training in bombs. It looks pretty solid. Literally pull the wires out, bro.
His name is Jeff Daniels. God, that was driving me nuts.
Oh, Anthony Daniels is the C-3PO guy. Forgot about that.
Illuminati confirmed.
God damn it, I can't get this link to work.
Try that one.
So I'm going to verify my email address or something.
Why would he think they were going to shoot him?
Because he said shoot the hostage earlier. And he's just playing a Dumb and Dumber character, so.
What?
He's on floor number 20.
It's Metal Gear Solid, dude.
Well, attach the lift to that.
He's a mathematician. He's doing equations and shit.
Equations. I don't think that would hold the elevator.
You don't think so?
What if that didn't fit? What if it didn't fit through that?
It's a movie, dude. It's gonna fit. Till it doesn't. That's the guy from the Terminator.
We need to give him $3 million. Not a penny more. Wait, what is he hanging by?
harness fucking in a rope.
His ankles. Oh, there's just a hook there.
Yeah, right.
This guy seems awfully worried about his plan. What could these noises be?
That bitch needs to calm down.
Uh-oh.
Guess which floor it's gonna stop on? 0.
Uh.
Oh, it's gonna hold, is it?
Usually they fall down now. Wow. Meanwhile, she's gonna lose her legs.
Oh, God.
Yes, the LAPD.
Oh
my God.
That'll. Yep.
Yeah, kick it. That'll get it open.
How does this rabbit thing work? Is there like a list of movies or TV shows where you can just choose from to watch?
All right. I'm pretty sure one of these guys gets cut in half.
You pretty sure?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
there's
my
some
God.
ass.
I saw some
ass. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the Asian guy just barely made that.
I thought it was women and children first.
It's usually the Asian guy that gets cut in half.
Oh, I guess it was.
Oh.
There's still a woman in there. Why are they letting men out? She's too scared.
Yeah, she's gonna get cut in half. I don't have that many floors left. That guy's gonna. Oh, he made it. Cool.
She's dumb.
She should look back at him disdainfully and say, "Spit out your gum, young man." Oh, oh, oh! I could have sworn somebody got cut in half in this.
Louis, stop trying to lie. Not good at it.
Oh my gosh.
What about the other elevator?
You mean the one with the bomber in it?
Middle-aged men need to kill people to get their wad off.
Explains a lot about Mr. Grimm. It's always the freight elevators.
Let's not tell the team what we're doing. Let's just go check it out on our own.
You're rogue, dude.
The multi-tool will hold the door. Oh, who's gonna hear that? This guy's got super hearing. Batman devices. Yeah, his leather gloves would totally not be ripped to shreds by that.
Neither would his crotch.
What?
Oh, he has a gun.
Oh, now he has a gun.
Who knew?
Dude, he's missed every single one. Oh. What? Why by the nose? Oh, his nose is bleeding? Those cables would be moving.
No, they're solid. It's just a motor at the top.
Cables are always level.
Cables are always level.
They always find their level, dude. Such a dilemma. Waffle iron death or... This other guy's useless.
No, you don't. He doesn't have that much dynamite.
Oh, he wants to get up on the 3rd floor, huh?
Don't they have radios they could... Excuse me, popcorn.
Isn't that the guy who played what's his face in
All they had to do was call.
He played King
team.
Cooper. He played King Cooper in it in Mario Brothers.
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
What? Why shoot him in the leg?
Yeah. It's a bad place to shoot somebody.
Freeze! He still has a dead man switch, dude. Laughter.
He's the Joker, dude.
Did he blow himself up?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll find out, won't we?
Is he a bus, Steve?
Unfortunately, their negligent actions and separation from the team and lack of communication resulted in half a building blowing up.
They don't care about that, Lewis.
Well, they did save half an elevator full of people.
You are now a Mason.
Yeah, Mason.
Look at Angela Merkel's in the audience.
You are also a Mason.
Thank you, sir. What?
Still up.
Somebody was playing with fireworks.
Wait, how does he get money out of doing that? He's getting money out of just blowing up elevators and.
No, he didn't get the money.
He's in a wheelchair.
No, but he has a cane out, and I don't know.
Shouldn't have shot him that high up in the leg. I mean, that would have caused serious bleeding.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad shot, actually.
Any further to the left, and it would have blew his femoral artery.
Yeah.
Or the butt, maybe. Oh, he's so insensitive. He's the one who did it to him.
We got him.
Let it go, man.
Dude, he's pretty drunk right now. He had like one beer, and now he's.
It's pretty cool. He's on codeine.
Now he's Colin Kaiser, you know.
Lewis, you don't understand. And if I don't hear from me,
Oh my God.
August 3rd. Oh, let's see how many people thank the bus driver. Hope there's nobody around to thank him.
Oh, let's just go leave my bus unattended and.
Lewis does that all the time.
Be easy on him. He was obviously joking, and he's obviously not fat. What?
Keanu Reeves has a body dysmorphic disorder.
Oh.
And within 2 minutes, the bus is laden with explosives.
I don't even think that was 2 minutes.
He didn't have his hazards on. Wait. Did he have his hazards on?
No.
I don't know. The windows look blacked out.
Let's look again. Yeah, he doesn't even have his flashers on. That dumb driver.
No, he just turned the engine off, man. Don't want to waste fuel. Oh, you can still have your hazards on.
But no, you don't. No, you don't turn the bus off. It takes more. Oh. Oh
no.
Lewis,
what did you do?
Look what you did to that bus, Lewis. Oh my God.
Why is he chasing after it?
He had a curry the other night.
His friend didn't survive that.
Well, he has to see.
He won't be able to do anything. What the fuck is he doing, man? Just walk away. You can't do shit to that, and you can't save that guy. That guy's done. Doomed. Done. Doesn't want to survive.
There's a lot of different pieces that are currently cooking.
You wouldn't want to save anyone who's been in that. To be honest, they wouldn't want to. What's their life gonna be like after that?
Wait, is that a phone?
Is that the Matrix?
Oh my God, it's 2 phones.
Trinity.
How many movies does Keanu Reeves have to be on a payphone? Is this Morpheus?
Jesus. And I only spent 5 minutes on this bus job.
This guy's lame.
Yeah.
You cry like a baby.
Well, it's a good thing the buses can't go above 45.
Wait, I thought his concern was the money.
$2525. Let me ask you a question. What is 2 minus 5?
-3.
I mean 5 minus 2.
3.
So 2525 is
33.
Oh my God!
Making this dumb bitch run.
I know you do that, Lewis.
Oh, she thanked the bus driver.
That's one thank you for the bus driver.
You're a good.
Why does everyone want to drive in the way of the guy that's trying to get to a bus that's got a bomb?
Uh-oh. Did you see that? It said EX33 on there.
Oh, shit. Exit 33?
Dude, no, it was on the bus. It'll show it again, I'm sure.
Dude, look, it's the guy from Fight Club. Shh, we don't talk about Fight Club.
I'm from Alabama.
I thought only poor people ride the bus.
And tourists. Wait, what are you doing with that?
Gum. I got gum. People don't do that anymore.
What, talk to each other?
Yeah, people don't say good morning. They just sit down on the bus.
Not if you're attractive.
40 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
He doesn't even have sirens.
That's because it's his own car, not a cop car, dude.
Oh, his horn has its own wheel. Wow.
That's a steering wheel.
No, like...
No one's on their laptops. This is weird.
There are no laptops, dude.
This guy's wearing his hard hat.
There are no cell phones. There are no laptops.
Just
I
in
mean,
case anything
goddamn,
hard falls
Keanu
on his
Reeves
head.
picked up a call from a payphone. When have you seen a payphone as last?
Just relax out of way to work. Oh my gosh.
Is that OJ?
Good.
Did you see that white Bronco?
Shit, man, I can't go up to 50 miles an hour.
Hey, this bus driver was following too closely. He could have rear-ended those people. Oh. It's not stolen. Get out of
Stolen now, bitch.
Tune Man.
Yeah.
All right. The front of the bus should have a 33 on it as well.
Should be the tires out on the bus, man. What the hell?
It's a 2525.
No, it says 33 though. It says EX33.
I think he ought to just let it go. This guy's fucked.
No, it wasn't. He could have made that move a lot sooner. He could have gotten over. Just whatever. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't you do it.
Shoot the tires on the bus so he can't get up to 50.
Oh, sir. Oh, that would be a great idea.
Too bad there wasn't a Spider-Man in this movie.
Yeah, stop! Just go in front of him and brake. Oh, he's done. Oh well.
He's gonna look at the speedy. Oh, that. Now he's definitely following too closely. I know those words.
I better slow down.
I understood him that time. There's actually a brake interlock system, so if the door opens, the emergency brake comes on.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. Harry Temple.
Harry Temple, you know, Freemason Temple, 33, you know?
No, like when you got hair growing out your temple.
Why don't these cops call their team immediately?
Because you know it took ages to get through to Harry Temple just there, so. What was that?
He didn't really need to do that. I mean, it's a fucking convertible, you dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a fucking convertible.
Mm-hmm.
What an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did he do? Did he just smash into that car?
He took the door off of the car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's awfully long fucking stretch of road they got here.
Mm.
Sploosh.
Oh, he's dead.
It's just wet.
He's just really mad.
I don't think his insurance would cover that. It's cool. You're sorry.
I'm an idiot.
Ah.
Why would that guy
Fuck's
try
sake,
to do
man.
anything if he doesn't know Taekwondo?
Now he's just committed a crime. Great. Well done.
Who wrote this script?
Hey, she should ideally be going as close 250 as she can to maximize the amount of
Yeah,
this
the fuel.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to run out of fuel or road.
Right, yeah, so you got to go as close to 50 as you can without going under, so you have the most time.
Yeah, resources conservation, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's a mathematician, though, like Keanu Reeves.
Mm-mm.
She didn't do any equations at all.
She didn't take anything out of the equation.
Where is this? Is this in Los Angeles?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they're flying needlessly low.
What is that? Greyhound bus?
Oh, a city bus.
City bus. Sedated bus. Those things still drive.
This guy's got a crush on him.
Mm. No, it's Glee.
Whoa. You open up that and then that goes right into the freaking ground. This is a safe bus. There was a Rolex there.
It's a gold watch.
Why the hell would you put a Rolex?
He did it for reasons, dude.
A hole in the world.
Oh, that's.
Oh my god.
What does he think it is, CERN?
There's an FC4 in this thing to put a hole in the world.
Like they would be honking at the bus.
It's 2 Jaguars and no thank yous for Sandra.
Off. That was. That would be instantly under 50.
I hate those things, those water bucket things, because you can't see behind them. So you might just smash into like the freaking central kind of concrete barrier in like GTA or something and come to an abrupt
I'm sure
stop.
no bus in the world could do this.
No.
Not even Lewis could do this.
Yeah. Not a chance. Oh, dude, even if she had been floored before, couldn't do that.
Is this in the bus training program? You have to drive a bus over 50 the whole time, like just to see if you can actually do it, like as a training thing.
They make you merge into traffic.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and Coca-Cola. All right.
And he's watching the same football match on 2 TVs. What a fucking privileged dick.
That's exactly what I'm eating.
Well, you're not committing domestic terrorism, Q.
That's what you think.
Unless you are.
Yesterday I killed 20 daddy long legs. Is that domestic terrorism?
It's just a watch. What the fuck? Unless it's a timer as well.
Give me the files for the last 10 years. We have plenty of time to go over all of them.
Yes. Files.
The watch indicates that he's a cop, dude.
Oh, right. That's right. I forgot.
It's a clue. It's a clue.
This bus has got to show another 33.
Oh my god, not a fucking bin truck. You kidding me?
Truck.
Just when you're trying to drive fast, the fucking bin truck reverses into the road.
I swear to God, they tell people not in big vehicles not to back up. Like, that guy was backing up into 3 lanes of traffic.
Hmm.
You know what? They should remake this movie. Oh, EX33, did you see it there on the front left?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I just thought you keep pointing it out. Oh
my god, no, you can't.
Baby.
Hopefully that.
Yeah, you
I
guys
bet you that
a baby dies in this
that
movie.
pram's just gonna be full of cheap, shitty vegetables they got from like good what's it or some shit.
Here it is, EX33. A soft turn to the right. Oh, they're lesbians. That's how you know it's not a real baby.
Yeah. It's not. She's full of cans of food. It's full of canned babies. She's been killing babies and canning.
Oh wait, here's another chance to kill babies.
Oh my god. Oh, here we go. And the police are escorting the bus now.
The other guy went to the wrong side.
Oh my god, everyone moves so slow. What the fuck?
That's what I always think too, Lewis.
What? What?
But they go to the wrong side of the bus. But they don't.
Did it?
Nice, nice dog. It's oh. Oh she. Oh, okay, the cop.
First time. First time she's hit a police car.
Yeah, here we go. Where are we going?
What? Oh, this moment of tenderness during the perilous driving. Wait, this is Sandra Bullock. Oh God. What did we do? Bomb the guy's country?
Just in case you didn't think we asked for it.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Hope that old lady barfs from that.
Yeah, right. I want pictures.
He wants nudes? Well, look at that, Steve. God, the jokes are so bad. They're like Lewis's jokes.
Shut up, all right? It's not that bad. He's obviously just holding his thumb.